special reports. It's on social media. It's on social media. Same Domobala ewo elembele. Hey, Pelimpala. Malab Ansah says I have 2 top podcast shows in the world, Accra podcast show and the rest. Thank you. Eden Baba now, Commander Boham, is Nanapokulisto and Professor Chanfo doing well. Yeah, they are fine. They are doing well. Ojaba Gabaski says you know how to do it. Yeah, all right. So Osaka, another tenor reports a birthday, and we wish a happy birthday. A special request from Nadam for Nininia Jacqueline. I confirm teaching lessons part 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. Ghana for and yes, a beer. There be a minia somewhere as a man talker. Hey, who could tear President Mills Wee and somewhat Kwabena Kwachinum tram or man from Broswa? Hey, then you ask yourself, hey, and do your own muda, would your own yarada? Would your own muda, would your own yarada? That time we were telling them that look, Munjay Adia Moyeno. Yeah, I go for the Kokasa. I think I am saying Legon or baby. None of you so basabi. Mean to me, but I can't play it. I can't. Mean to me, but. Yeah, Fatoso. Yeah, no, Ebinumia, I commander the Drew baby, and Yanyachum, mean to me, but Yarie, Yem Fansre. Yarie, Yem Fansre. Ubi Yare. Now, Osreno. Anyway, so this is Tenor Reports, and Tenor Baby Biabiano on behalf of Jacqueline and Chief. And the friends, including Accra FM production crew, Teda, happy birthday to you. Medase, and so say, Mema now, Tridan, what me by Yamin Shaupa now on Tinanim and Chro. All right, so thank you. All right, so this one is for Tina Reports. More share social media, and they definitely Mubehuno. Now, let's go back to. Factory settings. Hey, Kwabena, who blow pictures in and Faso Bay Pan Abenya. Faso Bay and Abenya. Baku Fedam Casa Fatoso, and I say, Messay, ye and so and that. Oh, media chat or no, I can't answer the CCH. I say, Messi Baku, and I say, Mrs. We need to trust. Pass many pa. I ain't kind enough for. Okay, so Yare yam fans rinipa. Yare yam fans rinipa. Yeah, let me tell you. Oko fa atenia John Kuma. A deep Professor Mills will crum her. Obe fit. Me mean to me, but I multimedia for me record Ubi. Send me free or no, me tapes ni bi wa me de koi. Dominic Cinema and Harmony MPP for them, I don't know. The kind of insults ye free journal. Huh? And Akufo-Addo was enjoying it. Unim Yarebia President Mills and Yarebia Akufo-Addo didn't call for Yarebi. I'm telling you. yare bia wo de sere ni bia today akufo adu giren badwam na ne hwini mu hwenro na e batatatata. That day me the TV achinam say you God will punish you. Ya the nyame ba ye no you don't know because here edrumre bi ayi your friend say John Boadu Kotra Choice FM. Say description de ma eye your friend say President Mills yare no and he said your President Mills Janet 9 and Amba President Mills afresi mu or Choice FM busa John Boadu say why any den. And Akufo-Addo was enjoying. That time no, well baby ano na amount executive position in the MPP. Yes. Yes. John Kumasi Atamos Ansah na otafeta fremase eno nya cancer. Yeah, John Kuma. Now nima de kure beku. I am glad we have a political party like NDC in Ghana. I'm very glad. Hey, Kwabena kwachi dia odi ye Atabels. Atabels wu ye. Nyame na atua ne ka. Nyame na atua Atabels ka. Oh. Really? And yes, that time I said, Omuko Kanamiko Sosua, NDC ni, and the Yamasika, and Yamasika, and Yamasika, and I'm saying, hey, Muya be you. Nayaria Yakosechi, a bit to me ya nini. What I said, the Omuna, see Woofa, MVP for no, just a Kwabena, just check it. Follow the trend. Ekwaya mufasu ewu and you ask say ehedian hey that time Anthony Kabo Samia Oku John Kuma John Boadu ha you see, and that is why sometimes friends to say Kobe Fiagbe, my senior, Utimika Chanse Mama and Kako when you do awesome. I just make references to him. And I have any time you know I'm no more diagra. What I've seen from them confirms to me that we live in an evil world. Because I never thought for a second. Messi, John Kumanum na timi Kotra Man FM any Kwabena kwachi say ye bedi atama satama mu. Yeah, almost ye bedi do atama mu. And truly omudi na atama ma owu. Hopsi adoye. Ansah na hopsi adoye na fuadwa. Ansah na fuadwa. Hopsi adoye. Ansah hopsi fuadwa. Yeah. Hey. And go owunim bibi. But I am sad for Minia John Kuma. I know John Kuma very well. John Kuma can one of the boys because of Alan. Me free Kumase ba ye wo me Asante Mampong MPP na minim. By default me nyini beto me nana obia MPP. Me di agroko no. Then me started say me busa me questions. Then I started investigating. Until some me drew point to me who said no. Me to me in fact me a media practitioner and kata menim. And I I've said this. Any media practitioner be a back also a neutral. The person is a thief, a criminal. Any civil society, and recently, Metese Kofi Bentes no or neutral. And I'm so good. Now you are coming out. What to touch it? We know someone neutral, but you and him, because you see, in every situation, life is about good and bad. In life, there is no, middle grounds in life. Whether you belong to the light or you belong to darkness. So, me yeah media you are kodru baby no me hu say saa de na enkwase asem. Ye say Love FM ene Hello FM na Father Dexter afremo wono de wujira finfin on ka bi me o ka do me hwe na nim sa me ba sem pa so sa o ya no more programs manager tietia bi oh guy madam fi iranchi Udia won ka bi ujira na am say what is the meaning of udia won ka bi? What is the meaning? Because when you pick Daily Graphic, they have editorial. Why they try editorial? No? Why they try? And that is Daily Graphic opinion. As to how you see it, be an awasem. There be almost say there's a faka neutral. Masa. Said that Kwabena despite no the Saudi and Baba Hamagine. No says if faka neutral. I'm saying boom from Kwasa films. What is the meaning of neutral? The person is just playing smart. Kwabena is just playing smart. What is the meaning of? Idea way clearly a MPP agenda. These are the MPP boys sitting there. Just look at the kind of people we're trying to share. You know. So what is the meaning of neutral? What is the meaning of me a neutral? Yeah, it's a on mine. And in every situation, you must have a position. You beat me that or say there. Or so on there. I don't belong to NDC, I don't belong to MPP, I don't belong to there. I belong to Ghana. You are a fool. You are stupid. Say Obi, say on mine. Now to me can't and say, look, this is the situation. You are a fool. Me, when I meet you, only person I'm sure I know is Jimmy, and I don't want to ever deal with you in my life because I don't deal with fools. No, I don't. Adian Krofo we yeah atanos and to say who say kokon you do. Then I ask myself, even if even if I have difficulty with MDC and Jomama, I can never dine with a Kufado. Araba umia sit that. Looking at the way Oma destroy our mind with baby or my mind with Aquacoduno. So Munimua. I don't want your my way. Even if I have difficulties with Jomama and DC, I can never and I will never and sit that MPP agu and sit that mewu. I don't know the future leadership that they will get. I don't know. But Osha Adia Kufado, any Miami of a Kandapa, any Fremont Pare, Baomia, Osha do my way. It's sad. And that is why when I see NDC apparatchiks dining with them in the name of we are friends, yeah, they are friends, dada. Ya. When I see them, I don't have it. Me Bobie Ansah, me kapre, me niche. I don't me kapre. But I have said to myself, to my soul, to my spirit, to my ancestors, to my God, that never and see that. se enkwa nyame de nkwa ma Akufo-Addo no cheche kura mempe. Because you cannot destroy a country to this level and still walk around beating your dirty chest. Your dirty chest. Then you have some NDC apparatchiks who feel Madame Fournier. And that is emboldening some of them. And more because they know say a bad power. Sami Jemfi ye Madame Fo. Sami Jemfi ne ben President Mahama. Standogbe ye Madame Fo. On ne ben no. Dr. Manebo Ama ye Madame Fo. Felix Ofosukwuachi ye Madame Fo. Edu G ye Madame Fo. Joyce Bauer ye Madame Fo. Bobie ye Madame Fo. Madame Fo the national chairman. Dr. Hannah Bisu ye Madame Fo. And yes, sir. And yes, sir. So even as they are raping the country, because of I have friends in there. Somebody like my own brother Samuel Oku, he is very comfortable. Nothing could be. And you see, a day will come in Ghana when people will leave politicians and they will resort to other means for revenge. They will leave politicians. People will meet people on the street one-on-one. People. At that point, some of us will support the people. Because that is the only means. One more dibone. And now, Obi a sending message, Bobie, but John Kuma tapes nibi. Ha! Messi, John Kuma nya baby anya prayer conference no. MPP headquarters. Nem penifo kene ho ahia. Penifo omo 80 penny atamels pay. Na John Kuma ka che atamels say okotafre ma ase na wanya cancer. John Kuma always say 46 and now 45. 45. Yo. Now so cancer no. And yeah. It's sad. He's one of the guys I know. Because of Alan. Ono. Samia ono ne Samia Oku. Now penny pa gabi dwa wo mo pa we ase na nkrofo we because no mo support to Alan. And na gabi ne Akufo-Addo no mpe omo ani mo ahwe. Ah, Samia Oku call Peace FM. Omo ka kire ne Samia Oku be ka kire say Peace FM for say gabi wo che da kwa from say ma omo enye omo ma ne nkasa wo ho nti osremi a ekosi say me mfa ne nhye so Samia Oku because of Alan enti sankola no de minimum pa minimum ye and we tie ensemu ankrofo kafa John Kuma on social media material tapes material different kinds of audios tapes and ewiase kwame my can't say me actual Bible si nipa miensa adansi die no kre ko social media obi a obeka John Kuma ho asem bia no it's about cheating John Kuma sisime asase ho John Kuma ejima asase jo oba ko tapes ni nyina go and listen to all the tapes and one day you see I don't want to do anything like minua no ne kono ye me day so I won't play those tapes. I don't want to do it because my maybe asre ne ba oba bi asre ne kunu ne ma ahwere eja and it's sad, very very sad Yes, we disagree, but we don't wish death for anyone. Me Kwabena kwache me nipa Kwabena kwache on pemasem kra. Oh, on pemasem wo wiase kra. In fact, time where Asempa FM case ni si ya mbe attack me no. Kwabena kwache kwatra o man FM saying I don't know mba o mankume. Misia no ka ba yi ase. Me chia no no ayi ne nsa. Na so nipa wo gede yi. Me no nya adwuma wo ba bia da. Minimu ba bia ufri mampon suta. Mismi free asante mampon. Simply because ono ne MPP ni adan na ese me ko support NDC na atabels na asantini me ma support wo mo. Wa jimi sa no na so ya asantini no wa jimi a o ka se ma jimi te se wo. Enti wa jimi a na meduachi John because wa jimi e we asantini a wa jimi me ma jimi ntimi sa medu wo jimi ni achi. I won't do it. We have Ashanti so much mudawo. And they are speaking. Omo kasa. They are not supporting evil. And somebody like Adenimo, they be me trying to salute. An Ashanti elderly with conscience. Na jirimu dawo. Saying that Akufo-Addo bonefo kromfo ubebu on my way dia fa wabamuo. I don't need it. To be honest with you, Saturday, me ofa kandapa, me hunu likpe, babla te ye na se. Me today I couldn't go closer to him to greet him. Many madam for akuna to us in Kwabena yankwa chia no, we wa ofa. Now I'm saying, onya me hwe, me ni asem, but I don't want to go near their circles. Boni omo di o my way no. Me hu omo na ya me ya, then I ask myself, ofa, ti mu na mu di o my boni say. Say Ghana man na ya odan. Ghana man na tofe ye tafre ho. Ye mfata ensisiri so ense no. Because who dey wadi bia me to wo say no agya ho akọ. What you say your education system. What me say your sports. Hwani ngwase ekoso African All Games, and I'll come there. And you star 413 hash, star 413 hash, and you just say manka enti January no star 413 hash. Last month. I'll say. There was a meeting chaired by President Mills at the castle with Bobie and his producer. You mame. Okay, you tune in mame. Hope see and you tune in mame. Many hope see and Facebook post to be a barbage. But at therefore MPP on. Yeah, my men for ban radio. Pacho, what screenshot why you buy radio story no? Kwame, links na me to no hwe. Wo hwe stories am ne to no. Huh? Me so wo hwe stories am ne to no. On there some de ma okwa wi antinya na me de ma o. So wo hwe, you haven't watched it. Kwame, bar redu and the appear could be fingered. And yet, no, again. And your video na make on. Ye story in our two mam, fatua, next crow. Here, MPP on. Me baba kire amanfo ade bi akoso e wo MPP mu. Me be kire amanfo ade bi akoso. And me use nipa 4 pe. Ochira me de aka ne beba. Okokofa a modern Ghana. Bar reduced death. Mr. Apia Kubi fingered. Star 413 hash. CMG scratch there. And then me just say, yeah, check 500. Mbacho, and I am money pa by 20, 30 sika. Ya mo musika. Free nkonkodi. E for mo yedi what wa 5 Ghana cedis na betom 500 Ghana kunkron kron ona krono. Agbe Matias association. Pacho bibi amoye bia mo mama ho nye ha mame. Mr. Amonya ntem because omo buy am je mo ama omo. MPP. But your story no, and I'm more no. Me. Okay. Barredu's death, Mr. Apia Kubi fingered. Way 2008. Me pacho wa so o Facebook e wo kan mu. Tro baby ano. No bia mo bia hwebi. No bia hu se enye se Bobie Edintro. Barredu's death, Mr. Apia Kubi fingered. And Mame and read this story no muka krabi. I read, tension is mountain in the Asante Achim North constituency of the New Patriotic Party, following an allegation that Mr. Andy Apia Kubi, parliamentary aspirant who lost in the constituency primary to Mr. Kwajo Barredu, former finance and economic planning minister, was linked to the minister's death. Mr. Apia Kubi, a native of Ansah, lost the contest by 90 votes to 58. Followers of Barredu and other constituency party executives are said to be pointing accusing fingers at Apia Kubi for allegedly, quote, casting a spell on the late minister. On Saturday, a planned visit by Mr. Apia Kubi to console the bereaved family was cancelled on the advice of the police for security reasons, as some of the youth at Agogo were said to have organized to discipline him. It's okay. It's okay. Now, what guy said, I didn't see you know. As some people before the catcher and say, Barredu call party Saturday. But they Kofonia Kufadu no call party Saturday. He ate an apple. Monday na yare ne cheno. Omo fly no call South Africa. The Friday no mbe catcher say wawu. MPP. Yeah, as far back as 2008. MPP. Now, there is a guy, and you're your bodyguard, or say no, a bodyguard to Barredu. Get on from a Baba Chem video be. Listen to the guy. Muntie asemwa guy no eka. There is a guy. Yeah, that time o claim me your friend is guy need the machine. Okay. Or you need aid, ni personal aid machine. Enti MPP mu that time mu amunim machine biano muni masema making. Yengo tie quick one. Yengo tie machine asemwa okae for the death of Barredu.
Okay, actually up front. Let me meet you actually. You call 110 district that time 110. You call in your city. You do every grand not be a better no. You are adding so you manage that money achieving. I'm a trust.
There's already one just what like I say for be shots here and I go for how you need.
Sana making.
I have one.
When you are yelling, so I yell no. Minimum who's yelling that. Malaria and no malaria no. Minimum malaria no or Yano Jansa and the sister beneath from you for or nursing. the drone also one just me come je e kai ho ansa na me man dia wono o wudwa ansa ya utra belly no a sister be friend efu a go be ye aduane kura wo Agric Junction say no e nesini tell me free akra you do no say ne ho fa no ne mfifire tena and ma say ya malaria no say malaria the first thing I say me yen say o say manfa the nearest hospital the manfa no ho na o here no say malaria to you do no dey one kwa me hwe asana man dia won ti dura gogo no o da for the whole in be 3 o'clock open be 6 no resisa ti me dia man hu say yare won so say the nkofo ka say yare we won so na kunu da
na so hwe nkofo bi ne bo pona e de no wie
no
kwa
no
let's ni
na me ni ha wu na me ni ha but me nante ya so na me fra 2005 ndi na bibia nche se so witimi wu fra de sa enya accident na nye so akoto dabi ndi me ndi bet wangu kwa
ayefo wangu kwa na ese grofo bi hyase bisa ho se obekire bo e de ne wakoto be kono
ka etra akiri op front na me meti akiri ndi ko 110 district that time na 110 nne ko ni nyina asitire edu obi kura na bebe ebeda no ya na eden so ye manage eda ma de chi na me to aso
na so hwe ni wo na uje sho.
All right, let me move on. So this guy sa abranti ya otiwe MPP for sa time enkomo a omudiye enie now Barredu issue say Yabeka say Yanka say Yabeka unse bapemene oman kanche Barredu adekresi ye sa nkrofo we ne ya na almost kokwanyido embusa eye NDC for because kokwanyido na te NDC ena obi abaji afri ni nsamti na ni abre Mwana kai Hawa Yakubu sorry no so da o meboa aha Hawa Yakubu diani my joy online or say I was poisoned. Hawa Yakubu declared. Me pacho a dated 22nd March 2007. My joy online for your story way 4 a.m. I was poisoned. Hawa Yakubu declared. And interestingly, that time, one more newspaper, Daily Guide, and a publisher. Now, read it. Until the year, they are to Facebook amount. Now, we read it. The late Madam Hawa Yakubu told a number of people before her death that she has been poisoned. The Daily Guide newspaper reported on Thursday that Madam Hawa Yakubu said she was poisoned through someone in her house, but she will recover, unquote. The paper quotes the Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Alhaji Yusuf Ahmed. Quote, she spoke to me on 1st of March this year from London and told me that she had been poisoned. She therefore told me to organize prayers for her recovery, unquote. Alhaji Ahmed belongs to same Buzanga ethnic group, which the late leading member of the ruling party, he said. The woman's voice sounded as though she was responding to treatment. Her voice was contrast to what I heard at the Maple Hotel. Okay, Maple Hotel, some time ago. So it ends there. Yeah, that's okay. Now, William said, how are Yakubu incident, you know? Bepe me say ye kasei. Onipa da se ni biara ni MPP mu a otimi pie ye beka say NC. The same party people, how are you claim They poisoned her. And the story was carried out by Daily Guide. And it was republished by My Joy Online. Yeah, you see, enipa edi bone, enipa edi bone. This is how Yakubu. This is Daily Guide's account. 2007, they were in power. For whatever reason, they always use poison. For whatever reason, that MPP, Omunkwane nim ewo Ghana hano. Dia me pesa me kaya man for adwene say this is not the first time. Ebi anan kwada omodi 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, John Kuma semi ye omo say we dia ebi see that. That is their tradition, that is their track record. That is how they behave among themselves. That is how the MPP party they behave among themselves. Party time when you Osama bin Laden, now Afghanistan for ending terrorism. Now omun madi a friend bombing, kulungungu bombing, no mun madi at the crow. Ni angu Osama. Sometime now a terrorist group leaders here omun walk to Tuareg fui, no omun we ase. Menya sure say na Arabs from krano no omun ma de cry your friend no your friend say suicide bombing. Time when Osama bin Laden num enim suicide bombing. Na people nim suicide bombing. No omun ma de cry. So they carried a small girl with a bouquet to go and meet in Nkrumah at Kulungungu. Sa akwala no benyini ya ye mame pani the last interview and one day we'll play the full interview. Say anybody we can see edin ho agro. 57 in the 50s. Menya so say in the 50s kwa na your terrorist group ewo Malimpo no mu ni ma de kro na MPP nim suicide bombing no mu nim hwa kwa me yi Kwabena buadu ma me tape no to me pese obi atie me sheda na me do fa ba road na me do fa hawa Yakubu tie Baumia ne former aide the late Kwabena buadu ma me pacho tie ni ye tie na account ni ye tie ni ye tie ni ye pa Ubetie eye Kwabena buadu ma me awie no ubeti ase ubehu ba bia you see me sa poison your friend say John Kuma poison wasem no me ten be 2 months ago okwia I was with you and listo wa num nyina obi di nkomo bi kire yen na msi bo se me Bobie na me kwaka ye Captain Smart de omo anipa ti omo ye no bibi ha enye ye asema me kacha mu se me ko bie ma no ekoka ai onipa da se ni age abaya saase atu nchesi dia sojafo gira so drone akotwa ye nyina ye hwe video ni bia ne signboard si asase so a o sie was waka defamation na Ghana de defamation ye prosecute criminal charges. Defamation. Your more criminal charges. Tianum Pony, Nanka John, Samakoka no John Kuma, Ewia, Sankia Bacasa, Bobiana Kokuno. Maka. And Yanyano, Niate, and what some say, Bibi Sao, but you see, Medwafa Baredu, Namdwafa, a Yahawa Yakubu. Ninyano, Mabake. Now, listen to Kwabena Boadu. The late Kwabena Boadu's mother. Yeah, I'm ready.
What happened was that fateful Friday. Na dear Betchen Saturday, I'm ye. Ena ye call ho. Me mommy, my brother Sojeni, ena me cousin Bakon, Ales. On so cry Germany ha. Ena my sister, and last born in the crew, Mr. Kissy. Ye any family members na, I say ye koi. Ena no Dr. Baumia so na ire. Any MPP sa omu team no eye Kwabena Boadu team na eba Baumia team no womo so young men ni ade womo so omu do so kakra kama. They also came together with Dr. Baumia na ire enti ye kwa na chese fro no omo siesie me ba no addressing suit abone tie ne white shirt abone tie the white hand shoes ahye no ni ade socks. Nti media na chese na enya asem ketwa ya hwehwe me mu meje me ho ba bia enje me gira daka me ba ne ho saa na me bisa nse Kwabena aden. Why so soon Kwabena aden? Because he was exactly 30 years and 20 days. Na edu ba bi no yetete ho no mu no. Ena one of the boys say MPP boys no ba maybe I don't know all of them nipa woma minim woma mekai womo pass ame uku na cabo no and 1 or 2 be so kan but others I don't know them and ba ko sorry ejina ho no mo na osre family no any others na aka na ye womo ankasa nkrofo no doctor say nko won fa asem kakra nto yenim na obesre say nka ye nyina ye beko outside na doctor say opese ono nkoa ne ase ne yire no remain inside ho nti nko best say nka ye nyina ye ma omo excuse na ye nkwa abontin na menti ase na metwetwe me ho and I say me ma me ne adam family members na omo ebo omo ani kire me say enye hwe me de menti ase na ye nko ye pie am omuto apronum we pie ma omuto apronum o ana ka Baumia na yire ene me bani furu nko a we inside ho for about 15 to 20 minutes.
I
don't know bepem ne and watching na make actual say dreams bi aya na minya na me hu say enye kwa bibi wom what's a man no you man no that she be a mess akọ Ghana honestly speaking because at times one man answer me see me trima na bibi me so da ye bi na anode pa me friend me sister ka chen say no mother da ya masuni na ma back wo ha da ya masuni na me ntini me bi ase na me bi sa me sister say o kai say asama me ka kire we yi na me refer me sister say o kai say that day no Baumia me nyina ye pie eba outside ema omototo etu pron na ye bia to no mo na ye fa ho no mo ekọ inside no omototo pron mo ma e ka wo no nkwan ne yire no eni Kwabena furu minim ade a ana samo ka kire furu no ana de kra bi kra wo de share Kwabena ho ana wote I don't know mepem ne minim ono pane ne yire no na enim ade a omo ye wo ho wala pane na ire no enim ade omo ye
we de say ye nhwehwemu ye bebi say bia ye nuano muslimifo amamre e de a ye beti ase
I don't know
ye be nhwehwemu aduru ho
ti sa osofu bi na ye friend Isaac no wo ka say ye misi wo ka isa video no wo ka ye misa Baumia ni na do say wo mo no mboja da na fine kosi hia so wo be ka isa video I was not surprised I am a woman because me so ya up to now me won no ma na sa da ye no be simiti ma na me ye ma hye me na me nam baabi na me kona na asa me ti se noise bi e koso wo dan bi mu me gira wodi na me se na ede na ekoso wo hei na asa epon no edan na nipa no so wo mu no epon no ya nto mu ya kan hene ano asa ya kan hene ano kakra ti me gira wa na bibi strike me se me nko hwa de kra ekoso inside ho me kwaye no sa dan na me se me yi kire me sister sada na me si me yikire me sister na ono so kra enti ase me kwa inside na me hu se eye me ba no Kwabena buadu ana wo hye dem wo no hye shorts penikes pe ne so se won hye na ye twetwetwa ne busu nyina ye twetwetwa ne busu nyina na se ya pimpam na ya Hausan troye ne gu ne busu asa Arabic entroye anya English anya yes Arabic entroye ne gu ne busu nyina bebrebe nam na Kwabena dia na wo ye wa ha adentina ya hwehwe wa ye hu nti hanum na wo hye ana mahwehwe wa mi hu ana osiama hana ya demia be. What happened was that fateful Friday na ade beche Saturday am ya yi ana ye call ho me maame me brother sojani ana me cousin baako Alex ono so kwa wa Germany ha ana me sister yan last born ni kunu misakisi ye ni family members na I say ye call ana ono Dr. Bobie aso na yire any MPP sa wo team no aye Kwabena buadu team na ye Bobie team no wo so young men ni ade wo so mo do so kakra kama
Mama mfa wonwie sa de we utie Kwabena buadu account wuri se Kwabena buadu tamale eno wuye yes tamale Kwabena buadu ni ba omi ana ko tamale wa no ko wuye na ba omi one ba omi ana we so ya ba omi campaign ana John Kuma ene your friends say wuntumi num koye wo tamale yengongo tie ohene ba but ade anu wan say bape me say ye kasei no yate say maame John Kuma yire kasa but ontimi nkan say asemu a ohene.
You have a family. Chema would me over Busia. Tis a asem two, asem cow, obi do bonia, mananya ya. Enti asemusia, enra. Me ko twa on Facebook say Chema would be was the target. Enye John Kuma. And I will say it 101 times. To hell with your dear church on Facebook.
And within.
Me say, Ken Meba.
Party much red.
To hell with your dear church on Facebook.
And she says,
to hell with your dear car. I don't care.
Party MPP no moji.
Me say,
I don't know moji.
John Kuma, to me, nobody on this planet Earth can convince me say John Kuma died. He was killed.
Wow.
Police for Fremia, we need to move the Bemon. BNI for Fremia, we need to move. But to me, my instincts, what I feel within me and what I saw, me say John Kuma did not die, he was killed. I was 22nd October.
You said you trend a Captain Smart.
Yes.
Because almost a week ago.
Okay, but he got it wrong. He had a gist of it. Or Tihubi.
Or story.
Because Okase incident this in Ukumasi. Ukumasi.
Oh, okay.
22nd October. Now you what tamale. Me, Chema won't to me, John Kuma, and a mere minute of Kumaf. One of Chema won't to me boys, yeah, ye chan who she. First by Chairman at Mango Bejanov. chairman Eko Boa Dr. Baumia with Northern Region, the campaign, and an incident in Ekusi. Yakwa campaign aba. Now say you move from Tamale. Na yako I think Walwala de yako northeast. But that night your campaign ye chay. Because of the policy where you are time near there. There was yes back. Ebe that time.
Na John Kumakang.
Na John Kumakang.
Okay.
Now was yes back near that time. Originally chairman Okono. Now was say na Nefia. Sister Eda Neneko. Ena Bibinti went to me uncle. Me knew what came on me. You were Dr. Baumia campaign officer and I'm saying no. My friend Andy, now I'm saying no. I don't think I was a chairman kwa kota mali. It me ye jumadi but me judgment na menyenako. And I'm a friend man for say omienko because that time na Andy na kasa. And I'm man for say obema ni feedback and you mre. Chairman so be 2 by how much be 3. So
Chairman John Kumane Koi.
No, don't come for a buy.
Okay.
So I called Andy. No, I'm the chairman Ebeko. No, and I saw by your man, I'm saying yes, me the chairman Ebeko. And I'm a friend man for say. So when you're comfortable, me buy me out continue organizing on Womra. Tell my chibefo, and I'm share chairman who as quite. And the mouth for crowd no names have been continue or chain. Near chain and will buy. You could do Tamalino. I don't know what came on me. Say your reservation maybe a da. Me dying. I'm a dimidimbe bukino. Nama switch. Nama dia chairman. Na chairman dying. My mama have not with him. Nami makoda a daya. Yedi mouth me din ebeye. A drawn upon you kwedidia. Me dimidi kwa jebiania. Nama dia bread chairman. Et the chairman dia about kwajin. Nam dia mama afu. Na mafu the me imagine. Like I say yeah, right.
Yeah.
And on 22nd October, you call rounds in an ye chay. And the year bano, the original plan was that you be free tamale. Akoda walwale, that is northeast. There's a free region. But you to me I never see a saba back. And the year bano, and I'm say na ye Corintino, hotel arrangement was disorganized. And Omokache say me mafu and koda modern hotel. And no what tamale. Not chairman any John Kuma and koda Maria. And also what tamale wa. But you're quite in an either faku. Because I much be a bear for them, sorry. And I was a chairman say, oh, so fugua, no my quadrant and tidy.
John Kuma on Kwana that time or buy an assault and cranny becano. On Kwana buy. On John Kuma Kwana buy, if you are carried CIA. But ye if you had them, quarter maleno, you're John Kuma driver. Ni and a driver dear koi. But on the cannon be.
Now John Kuma can. John Kuma came from a car with CIA.
Okay, on the flight to the back.
I want tamale. And to buy no, you never faku. On that day, 22nd, no, and we say arrangement, hotel arrangement, na basantino, me mafu, and quada modern hotel honum, a very big hotel and penny 4 quart tamale honumada. Not chairman John Kuma and quada a Maria ho. The chairman there was 32, John Kuma was 31, Omotwasu, and Omokoda. You call rounds na by any bedroom, you know. Omudru hotel honumanano. And will be there confirm a brew. Chairman and a John Kumankwa.
I confirm I anything.
I confirm I confirm na my now you do arouse me na by any bedra juno. Obudru hotel honumanano and will be there confirm a brew. Chairman and a John Kumankwa.
I confirm I anything.
I confirm I confirm na my
ultimate
okay. And when in political campaign, yakono ababe dranajo. Sometimes you feel 4 go 55. Omunidi. And na omuwie. Under normal circumstance. Under normal circumstance, neighbor kwasi. Say your corals nearby sa, ye nyina ebom didi. Ebia one of the MPs fee near ko.
Okay.
Na ayese buffet ni nyina edi. But this one, because again, names here better. Na ye kwani sa asan ba ntino. Omo man ye preparation fabia ye nyina return ba ha de yekodidi. Enti ewie no bia ko ne hotel better. Omudru honum no. E na omo dia confirm ne bro mu. for John Kuma and the chairman Kwan. And then later, Omubro Mudihu and Umudie. Akwasi, that was when the issue started. Enti Omadi Diawi, Omakoda. Memene Mafu, and then John Kuma driver and me, and so echo more than Yada. To me, sorry, how much 3-4. No more Kwachema or Busana say. So on so fuguna ayebia normal t-shirt shed no be said ya me be dia koto e dia ma no me sorry no that be 1 a.m. chairman friend me be 15 times
you want to me or friend me be 15 times and I start to say me friend no me friend man busan say a chairman friend no say when chairman me score twice but of friend na onfa and I'm yes so me kwa chairman ho ti me nam kwa so me konya na me friend no me friend chairman na want me alpha me kodru chairman door chairman no obi a o born do mo ba baby me bomu be 2-3 minutes ko be 5 minutes Ansah na o tumi ade a baby Ken chairman e be bie door no na o she bossa shows nko and osha o wiawiai
and bye
and o ye kakra kratin be bie door no wa fe ne bed so ene afom okọ ne washroom a wa fe agu honum me na say me medical person me nim hwe te me call John ho and wa say ade a atu chairman ni o na chairman die aduane no dodo because na commodel me die aduane me di kakra bi
John
Kuma told me this.
Okay.
Midika Krabi, enti mafe, but it is not like chairman, you know. Because me chairman 94 years. Me who chairman sada. Me who chairman said me who what amaleno on that 23rd October. Me who sada. Te quickly, and I'm afraid, yeah, be kono dog bomafunsa. Enti nurse nya o treating no ka petaba mi medical team no na ye friend and no yes oba na me say no ma me friend penimu de me friend kama oye the VIP team for ni bi na ona ba akra and no so friend another person enti Dr. Mamun Bamia medical team no Dr. Pejina Ogum and nurses too ma me penimu na near fina young girl and no mobile instantly only 6 or 7 I remember in the C chairman so and na omo one pani enti doctor ne come and me say for what they are seeing no they suspect food poisoning and they are going to treat them on food poisoning. John Kuma felt he's okay into oman treating
and midway my catcher say a man for accusations against John Kumano, I won't go there. I won't do it. But me metie, my share videos. Obi obeka John Kuma sembiano, oswaji masase. Obi obeka John Kuma sembiano, waye mi sei. Maka. Me permewontem enya and one day make us be achemo I quite remember at Mills, the late Mills and a John Mahama time na many ababa binam o catch them say Bobie we dey wa Jimmy o nkrofo kwa no omo sesa bi no wo de okwa on sesa bi ma ana mbusa se ede na gu a me kwa me nko sesa bi mfamra ede na gu a kire me senso wini mo omo a omo kwa omo sesa bi bent no be kwa akopɛ bi na omo no akɔ sesa bi a eno omo nko na kɔ sesa ewiase wodo nsame enu didi a obami o na ekira asem ana wodo nsa ba ko peso didi a obami na obami wo kwan papa so wa say mana toye no ose na de osesa bebre anya bebre na de osesa kuma bi so anya kuma bi na obi anya bi se de na hoden esitie ukasa wo fum nkrofo niema wona wanya power wona wanya tumi mechrew mesi Ghana be kakra no amanfo mfa court ni bibia anya hwio hwa na ye kache ono so no unim enipa no ye na bokwan ma obi pakura anya wa onyaw Abrante na account ye beba ba betie maame no Ansah Nana Jiman
Bobie
Ansah say Afrafranto na MPP
NPP
Ansah say MPP ndi wunya da
da Bobie sauti hui da opa president na wuti no bi behind dia o so wata wani nti watu me dem to be bitim
say mo twidan no ho asi
ene eji se ebu ebu na sa ase na yira
Ansah
papa
so what is the issue
Bobie me da wase na machia o chiefo Asante region yanka bi anhim yete ya ne se owura dwonkuma ewu na aya bobo di esanse menua be ma dwonkuma ti ase na onyemu nti no okasa nti okasai ema Kofi Asante eni a na owo nhira enne owo akoma se ya poison oni ekwi okoko aten awo wo kisbin edi nkomo eka se ya poison ena
meba John Kuma the late John Kuma
ane
oni wa edi nkomo
oni Kofi Asante eni a na wo Insura FM ene wo akoma radio
chat anase na omo edi nkomo
chat ne nkomodie
so chat no ho
omo wo dano kra de ekwi okon de ne de eto ni Facebook live ekwi okwa aten de ne de eto Facebook live so enti na onyem odi nkomo ena biem owu ye na ye ko fi ho no Bobie me ne nyina ye Asante for so obi ba obi nia obi wo fa se yare no owu a won ka se kwase bi adi ewu won ka se de mo pani o sasa so wo yare na wu na wabusuafo osi a o me ka se kwase bi adi mewu and obia oye obey dwonkuma bia enim sa alleged poison asemi Ansah na dwonkuma bi na wo ye no so enya Bobie enya Listowell eye ohiniba na na esi edu awo wo wuntumi TV ni radio wo Kumasi ena wabetna TV station ne so say ono any wound to me, any John Kuma driver, any vice team no. A call Tamale, October. Extra hotels are almost die. I did the Honia confirm. Every wound to me, any John Kuma ma omudi. Emma wound to me say. Emma John Kuma need your fake a crazy, according to a back. Of doctor or bar ebe share wound to me say a food poison sase wo nyina wo na enne wo nua baade mani abre eye jonkuma ye na ọba ne de menim baby ofie esa se menim kunani a ni kunawu na presenters a kase kunu alleg ya poison na oni wo mu eku minti bida sɛ na me yɛ kunani na anase kunani adwen papa wɔ ne tiri mu no so obi mpo hwehwɛ mu ma wo a wobɛkɔ saa nkɔfoɔ ne hɔ na wɔaboa wo wɔadi wɔahuri kyerɛ bɛn ɛna wɔdi atem obi a wo kuna wu a na wɔtwe maayɛ woyɛ interview enti wo kunu tumi ka kyerɛ namfoɔ wo kunu tumi ka kyerɛ abusua wo deɛ wanka nkyerɛ sɛ yɛ poison wo wife no wo wante ho asɛm na menim deɛ abɛduru Ghana MPP mu a so obi kunu wu a gye sɛ yɛde ne di MP enti sɛ obi wɔ hɔ na ɔne ne kunu abɔbra na sɛ wɔhwɛ na sɛ bɛrima ne ni hɔ na wɔbɛtumi ahwɛ nkwalaa no na wɔbɛtumi abɛdi MP a ɛdeɛ na wɔmmoa me ɛnyɛ mfiri hɔ na ɔmɛdi MP saa deɛ na ɛkɔ so wɔ
Esa saisi asɛm na kan no so sisi abi
me say NPP party no say wo kunu wu a na ɔyɛ MP a na yɛ de wo abɛdi na adeɛ ɛno nti sɛ ɔbaa ne bɛrima na ne kunu yɛ MP na ɔma bɔbra bɛrima na tumi anya aban sika ayɛ agyapadeɛ na sɛ bɛrima ne wu na ɔbɛtumi ahyɛ ne ma a ne yɛde ne bɛdi MP a adɛn na wɔmmoa ɛma yɛnyi wo mfiri hɔ na ɔmɛdi MP
adɛn na apɛ sɛ ɔka
ɛpɛ sɛ mekyerɛ sɛ sɛ wɔbɛyɛ ɔda ne ɔbaa kokɔ ni a wo kuna wu a wonyɛ ɔbaa ne nya ne busuani papa biara nto ne fo ɛma ne nka na no ntum no a wɔsɔre ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛbɛboa jonkuma sɛ poison no a ɔhene bɛ mo ka no wɔn mu a ɛsɛ yɛhwehwɛ mu no ɔboa wɔn mu defend no ɛyɛ deɛ ntia ɔbɛpɛ MP adi na nyɛ adwo so a
na wufia adwo so meba Esther wufia adwo so
pepa so me free adwo so
okay but maame no ofia adwo so
on free ho on tena hoda and then the interview a me tie no wɔse wɔhyia ne kunu wɔn kran na mo mema na mo tesa ma wɔ fam no de beto mo ano no also wɔhyia ne kran na ne sika ɛfa to gatem
Esther o buru mi nua na sɛ
me muru nua
dabi I take offense mo no a mo sesa ma ɛwɔ fam wɔ nkran hɔ no ɛyɛ fo
me ka mema asɛm mema bi no
very good
mema bi no mo sesa ma asase bi no
very good
ọba ni si odi kun ni
si your integrity yet me fire integrity etwitwi for mu
munya asesa fom
ye asesa fom why asesa fom go why asesa fom
Bobie enti wo kura wo ye bema so wo yiri ewu awehu wo se ya wo be tinya kokodu ya interview ni asofo akọ na asofo a twempena me se mpo sofo na twempena na wo ye sofo maame ne so wo bibi na waka sɛ ne be ya no besre jonkuma maame jonkuma papa jonkuma nana mpo tiase onana etiase mesre wo mo sɛ ɛba yɛdi ni baako sɛ wo ma yɛdu na baako fi mu a ɛyɛ nkron ɛnyɛ du bim but aware deɛ obetumi aware foforo ɛno nti ma ɔmo ntena se ɛmma nkɔfoɔ bi nta sika mma ɛna sesa wɔn sorry because mo ba no sɛbi sika nyinaa wɔde less than 8 years ayɛyɛ miminim jonkuma ɔbɛkuma sɛ another hotel and no one theater for stadium. And the sika, by sika and to me Antonenkwa. And non see, ma ọbaa no metu mfuto wo mani so esan so me kura me ti hoyi se yare abọ me critical ne de ni sinkan kuma se si de me bankan ya me ya sure se metimi afrefre mo ama nya ambulance de bimbe fi kuma se abankan se John kuma yare ontumi nante enti ohia emergency a na ye ambulance yasi ambulance no kura so omo se nenye ti blue baby na ese omo di call hospital bi no mu change bi for ba.
Yeah, why not order ambulance no?
My wife. I'm gonna know what them. My wife.
So Deputy Finance Minister at least enka abai mu perfo bi nya say ya mama fly no quickly.
Bibia. Amon kwa menu o ye.
Dabi o enti eyade no mde ne fa from free aju so mde dey bank cry.
Enti na me say abusuafo no mo mani na ho. Na de oba no ye no. Me kra no me ya suspect no. Sese Ghana mani MPD. Enti me ya suspect no. Se oba wo ye sofo maami a, wati me asi asori da ye nti se. Anka wo kwesi da wo bebia no. Ne se wo kru ya
da bena nko bebia na so na no.
Kwesi da ya ye be koya ni kru. Kwesi da wo ye ni. Nko bebia na so da. Enti se abai kura se on provide ya oba ni betumi. Enti die enti ne de ne to ambulance mu. Kuchire from Ejoso to Accra. Edia. Na wo kuda wo na watini anya daje abeye interview. Any radio presenters a omunya opportunity ni ukunu di nkomo. E ka kire wiase se ukunu wo ni e poison na woni wo mo na ekwo wo ye oba dey.
Anyway. Esther, say how you say Edia na say part ni ye.
Adia ese part ni ye se mate se ye se nkofo ofre ohene ba na na esi edu. E trek no. Na bibi esi a omo se part ni ebe say party no to party no nkofo ti mu nkum nipa wo kum nipa ne de mo hwehwe wo mo ani wo mu ni de ode beba bonten na ese party no ohini ba se mo a walking bibi ani ho ese abante ni chantro bibi ani ho but ade no abeka na me de no wan say ade na vice ni timu ko ayi esuru ho kamale bia ne ebeto ba gise asemti ene so menti ase obra bo de yo wu ye se so da ino afo no nko ye ko wu ase obra bo de ye ha enti bia na wuntumi ene don kuma akini akọ hotel kesie sei ama ya poison wo mu na ho pe ekura ya ante enti o mo hwehwem
Yo
is a party ninti na se pe party ni yie ni ebe wie na mu nipa nyina wu a that is not everybody no chairman said wo bo and ya pe ku bidi and wo bo jonkuma di an o wie why na ba bonti aba ka se ye no kre hoya
Esther Accra from Dasi. All right, so that's it live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Nana King Herbal Center. You born dia oteso. Obi ani ho. Nana King Herbal Center. Na wase inti di yade bia from bia obesa yade. Nana King Herbal Center. Baby awa bempa ya junso krobo. Obi adwonso keteso. Ojonso keteso. Nana. Kaje. I don't know how many names. What is it? I
see you are wasting your talent.
Say Makoka Junso Kurubu.
Say you you would have been better in the.
Hello.
Hello.
Onia.
Chama.
Onia.
Chama.
Onia.
My father fam.
Kai.
How are you?
Kai. What fa?
My father fam.
Unya say.
That's your friend.
A boom. Your friend say.
That's your friend Ebenezer.
Ebenezer. Oh, he fa sa.
That's me Accra.
Accra he fa.
Well, don't show area.
Oh, okay. And now boom amount 500.
That's right.
Oh, in a week he at least. Oh, Lord friend ya de.
Oh, Chama.
Is it prepaid this?
School fees, so you can go school there.
Mate. Then you say, because on a year Accra FM Transiem just catch it. All right, so that's it live at Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. A star 413 hash. Be part of my chassis, and the moon just come free me home. No sorry, no my phone. There may be sika good bottom of the abano. Move nyina sana me free akọ. Nana Kenya Bar Center. Ojo socket so. Asa da ye mu gina brosai so se na yode. Obeti wani na. Oba won't be emfafro. Ojo so basa. Enam yade. Mesraw. Wasi Nana Kenya Bar Center. Ombesa yade. Nana Kenya Bar Center powder or the aba or some memo pharmacies, need drugstores. FDA Ajiatum Media Junso Kroboni Hiame, Junso Keteso 0249 314 721 Meboso 0249 314 721 0538 188 767 0538 188 767 Top Choco Eya numbi ai na fe so ne bata no wadi bi na Top Choco chocolate spread di aba ye de fa brodumo kade ede anu so ne kama sa yade 3-in-1 chocolate drink enie Ghana for agiatum papa Listo, Akwaba.
Yenu Akwaba.
Mama minua ono se ojai divine ayi your friend say ojai divine free CPP kura which year
2016 maybe 2009
2009
no 2009 10 in the CPP by PPP and a 2011 PPP
divine Akwaba
Jawo
divine on this
matter revise yours please. Okay, what they can they own him
what I know about PPP after 2012 election.
It's not after 2012 elections. PPP is not after 20. We contested 20. Dr. Inu contested 2012 elections. And 2016 on Charlotte say. And no one baby in 2020 Bridget.
Oh, okay.
On Eva.
Okay.
12 and 16.
Okay. I get it.
I Charlotte say aye. Papa Sindio
Debbie, what? No, so I'm in contest.
Okay. Anyway. But quick one, Minia. This issue about Ansah na mobebano na me ma trends be akoso from Hawa Yakubu issue. There was a rumor say she, and in fact Daily Guide published say Hawa Yakubu catch her almost say she was poisoned. Then Barredu issue, poison. Then Kamra Bodu the NDS Yemian Minu.
Electrocution.
Then we have people. Moka say Urana Kachom say Ubia poison. Same thing with the late Mahama, a friend say the amudi acid kogu no so no. Mahama Adams also be so but testify say Mahama Adams wa nyeso wo Gregory din wo di kai catch obi about
my friend is saying Kamal Dean and I say 3 minutes before Mahama Adams' death or no friend Mahama Adams catch and say on your careful now I had to say one way will be. He said it on live radio.
Okay. So omu kumno omu tie didi ho nkomo but this one quick one divine quick one you really call all African games. Yasra mo wo eya eniema stories all African games no. Mo dia munim kwa me kwa chi number mo fan send me a ye betu agum papa. Divine.
Yo, me da say maminchia etifo ene omo so a omo hwe yen won framem na minchia mineralist won so na member won so ne o production team crew no so abaso e wo mujuma so mo amodi na dedi kan no owura jonkuma yenyina ye da ye no yanti asem papa on the 7th March na mefa akonya iso na mama owura jonkuma abusuafo ene Ghanafoɔ ne partyfoɔ nyinaa yakɔ yɛsɛ ehuninya na enienya ena owo so ede dom bɛkɔ ena owo de dom yɛ kɔ nkakra na meti owura jonkuma wuyi enho asɛm no me ho dwiri me papa because say nka say wo atwede bi a ebefo a obi asusu se nka enya abrantie na ebekɔ nanso yesi wo de ahaban mu no te dada nso ete intino de ebeka ne se nyankopɔn fa ne kra ensie ewo ba bibia owo na owu ye akiri no na ensem ba kuminu aba betodwa na de di kan me de afutu ewu achi no na me de meka ho asem ene se ya o ceremony ba ko a emienu mpo a no wankasa ye wo no untumi witness ever in your life but it will happen to you anyway owo ba ko it yesi uko bi ayi ase a na wasu ho because that's the only time where obehwe se nya da ache woda ho no mu ankrofo ebesu
obi ayi ase na ye ho
obi ayi ase ene ye ho ayie na me de bi asem a me papa na o ka che me ni say good name is better than riches edimpa eye che ya honya se wunya opportunity se wo besum especially se wo be abaya juma ana wo be appointee of government and say obe asoafo a de demusronko ni say obedi ujumedie yie akodum pempenso a se woni hono mu a yebetumi agina wa akasa mpa osumesi jumedi a obedi yi Ghanafoɔ anya oso mfaso enya de a eyeketa hyehye ne proye ne kro no ne dwirim kankan bia na medie me pretend to say owura jonkuma wuyi yade but ebe abusuafo ya any omonso adofo a oma benefit from ono no ya chen yembinum me de ye na ya so nipa na ewu manokre ne say me nka bi hye munsu me nko keke mu ma say me bi
how why
oh I'm being honest say like enya de a ebia unse on oni obi ye say some obi wa ye nka na chi asembone but me no me dey have a different position say nipa no so nipa boni ni a wo ka na chi asembone ye de chi ye de betre trenchini me beba
because sometimes it's necessary
because sometimes
there you know then nke ka mobu tu sese ku asem ono what ase then ye ka na Nebukadnezar asem what ase
oh eto de bia ye ka na ye de adada ye ho say ye ka ofu asem echiboniti no nipa tinkomu a obedi bone ya because on say tribute abeka fa no ho no e asem papa enye bone ba me de sa wo ye me papa meka wo ye me bone a meka
na yeti he
me meti hey
ekufu adawu
me ti say
mo say
o ti say evan ti say e bia oru akenefori ata nyame pengu say bia wa fimu enda na wo si me nkoka ne tribute say he was a good man meka no we say bia wa ye bibi sronko bi nti na nka mabe pretend say nka na chase money meka na chase money because papa no di money nkofo krawu mini adonu Erika Adonu sika odi fi Russia de beto Goku se na mo so Adonu kidney issue onu ani sika okonya wanya na ba koto no asamando so ebe koto no no class prefect and so no wanyi wo because odi kan all of these things no media dem can say so obi wo no obesu a ti say yeti hey when me tears when you make impact bia on my life me pretend to say ye no na me be kika nsem de fa wona nipa no no se na no ye omo a wo ye mom no mo meka media no ye madamfo but obedi power no me send the message me friend no a on fa until me to me trans na me be
say why busy
well why busy there so you ha
there is more sleep after death
nti bonim ade ami ni wo na kire me wo ho ne se Ghana fo nyina ya Bobie ye start advocacy bi se ye mpanyifo no ye wa asase ye wo health facilities ahodo bebre wa ha ebi sha ase na obi abeto aso eba ne se no mo nko mo yare a the first option o mo pese o mo take ni se o mo de mani kira ama no ni because me ti esi jonkuma o yare ya na de ko Germany wasa so kwa ko piem wo India akwa aba eden na no mo pa sa technology need to me transfer my your system ha say e ma yen so to me nya adwuma.
Okay, so Kenoforiata be said the was say wo yare no wan kwa America nko nim say health facilities papa bi wo baby
ba nim say dia ya ne say en costing so unim say MCN SC MTN for Oma donate hospital over the weekend. Almost seen at a cost of $1.3 million, 60 bed capacity. Maternity in Yaman Shishimo. Unim another day 1D, 1F, the same capacity. No, or say Bakubia $16 million.
Well, Jamo.
Imagine 1 million at their cost 16 million. No crown so your far so embo from ye. Intermediate penny for no Ghana cemetery. Na ukwa na ukobo wachi domo baby na use yare na edo kwa ma no wu ana be wu ha. Yenye ye de ni yie. Na onim papa yu ye chire no nka me de me yidi se ye be jai na nka nhwehwemu bi e ho no mu na e be hwe no na hwehwe ni yie. John kuma wo ba ye minti se NDC ni bi ede na no atum PPP ni bi anasi ya boss bob ede any other party bi abem utie nkofo na edi nkomo kasa no a eya omwa ho MPP fo no a na kasa we na be ya no appoint we say ya poison ya say and utimi ya uhwa ayete say eye trend bi a ya koso ayete say de bia no we ho no ma na poison no we ho no ma na esi we wo na poison me bi de ba no be si wasasem we ho no eye Owura John Kuma yere den na oji Owura John Kuma yere ahesi a wakura besi center stage wonu mu a sesi yi onu no pese on kire se niku enya poison say no den na onimi nti na okasa de minim ewo akan anase asantememu amamre no mu se so obi enya wu a efunu enya ne spouse dia enye ne spouse kura ni hu kwan po so obebo de wuru ebe ya abusia ene de eba betudwa ehihye bi ewo emu ne hu no enye oyere ana ekunu na kire ana again Bobie ohu coroner's anase autopsy report bi a immediately about a kire ade kopote ya eku Owura John Kuma Emma Mountain, Entinu San Kayo Kunafo and Pala na se kausi ukunu wudonwa na so bi be catch now say patre plan car no or one car no like information bi adrebe will be na this crucial point no as say wo accepting nyina na wuku obua na hwehwem bi o mu no yɛtumi hwehwɛm na ɛba ne sɛ no of a sudden maame wei agyampe a ɔkranti interviews radio to radio a ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ nyɛ poison na ɛku ne kunu ɔmo ka sɛ yɛ ɔkɔhwehwɛm ɔkɔhwehwɛm ahu sɛ ampa me sɛ nkɛmi a sɛ kobi na akizu sɛ ampa sei ɛna ɛku osi masi a na ka mɛhyɛ daa abɛn nipa no na bisa ne sɛ deɛ onim wɔ mu no ɔnka kyerɛ me because sometimes kora na obi wu a na asɛm nsae o ebi wɔ no mu a na ɛwɔ ntoatoasoɔ nti ka woni mama mmra nka wobɛhu sɛ ebi pa woku no ne yɛde agya no ebi a wo nso mma no abusuafoɔ no ankasa kora no mu online ni mu nti wobɛyɛ careful dealing with such people wote aseɛ sɛ nka wo ne ti yɛsi woku ewu osimasi na wo nim na sisi wabɛgyinagyina mu nti ka wonya abotrɛ na nkɛma information a na ka wobɛhu sɛ ebi a di ma mpɛ w'asɛm wei mpɛ w'asɛm wokɔ mu nkyɛn a yɛ careful esu aba bɛgyina mu na esi a wobɔ defense all because wopɛ dɛn minim sɛ yɛkɔ promise no sɛ ɔbɛdi mpo
I hear sɛ ɔyɛ voltarian so adwesofoɔ no se sɛ ɔmo de mp asɛm bɛtwam wɔ hɔ deɛ a ɛneɛ ɛfie wura ntu akramo bɛtu
wonim sɛ nanado aban wei biribiaa yɛ possible wonim sɛ ɔmotumi bani rules yɛ biribiaa like adeɛ a yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ mmara wei ɛna da hɔnom sɛ ebia by law no sɛ woyɛ osumasi a sɛ woatumi acontest sɛ wotumi tena hɔnom for a certain number of years wonim sɛ ɔmɛtia bani rules ananyɔma na ɛbɛni bi ma baoniɛ ɛbɛyɛ vice presidential candidates they bend the rules sɛ ɔmbra no ɔmɛyɛ bi wa non qualify there are so many places a ɔma bɛni wewu a ne yɛhwehwɛm ne yɛapepere yɛn ho a ne yɛkɔpia ne yere na yɛhwɛ ne yie o etwa esa yɛtwa to wɔn yɛbɛsɔre bɛda ne yɛyere no mu deɛ ɔmo de yɛyɛ no because ɔmo bɛ so mu nyina ndi mp because ɔhwɛ na mp no wudi na ohun so yi a ɔbɛboa ma yakele o because deɛ kikɔ ya under this dispensation kyɛ sɛ obi nya ewu ya kwekore ne yɛde ne yere aba bɛdi adeɛ kwekore ne yɛde ne papa yi a woka magazine papa yi
ɛnanya
obi kɔ campaign yankɔgye ne hwee na ka campaign deɛ ɔde agyi sika meanwhile no yɛbɔ papa no wie no suddenly no pa maame nso aba bɛgyina mu sɛ ɔno nso bɛdi mp nti me deɛ owura dwɔnkum a deɛ mɛka ne sɛ nyamemfa ne kra nsie sɛ yɛsesa man ɛtumi ka ne ho deɛ a ɛnde ɔno ankasa deɛ maa ne kɔɔ ne nkra akyi no a ɔda hɔ no mu no ɔnkeka ne ho
yɛnkɔnkɔhwɛ ɛyɛ 1st August right dwɔnkuma interview ɛwɔ Adom FM studios ne yere ne sɛ ɔde ne kɔɔ ayarehwɛ August na ɔyare cancer nti yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ cancer ni interview
your first political job was for Alan.
Yeah, that was my first time ever working for anybody.
But you support Bawumia?
Oh yeah, I support Bawumia. Yeah, I know there are no two ways about that.
Because?
Oh, sir, times have changed. I've seen, sir, baby Edri, Bribiani leader obetumi Adibibi in Sakrai Fufraba. And I think, sir, we should come on digitalized.
Your first political job was for Alan.
Yeah, that was my first time ever working for anybody.
But you support Bawumia?
Oh yeah, I support Bawumia. Yeah, I know there are no two ways about that.
Because?
Oh, sir, times have changed. I've seen, sir, baby Edri, Bribiani leader obetumi Adibibi in Sakrai Fufraba. And I think, sir, we should come on digitalization agenda near the 4th industrial revolution. I think, said Dr. Bawumia compared to the others, it is the best for the country at the moment. And I'm a supporter. Yeah, I think he's the best.
You think Bawumia is the best?
Yes, he's the best.
Yeah. Your first political job was for Alan.
Yeah, that was my first time ever working for anybody.
But you support Bawumia?
Oh yeah, I support Bawumia. Yeah, I know there are no two ways about that.
Because?
Oh, sir, times have changed. I've seen, sir, baby Edri, Bribiani leader obetumi Adibibi in Sakrai Fufraba. And I think, sir, we should come on digitalization agenda near the 4th industrial.
So, the unit saw the acquire in August. Ansah they do we fly acquire no not just arena don't ama yanushi yana adokron na ya meboa but this is John Kuma in 1st August interview on Adum FM. Adum FM studios now or Tiana or Kase. Anyway, so quick one.
Okay, yo Kwabena mini kan tie for na menchia era no mienu a omotie menchen me benkum so ye the incoming presidential candidate of the PNC and the etosu mienu divine Nkrumah of the PPP operations ana
operations.
Okay, I mean chia and pimp man kuma omaji break tie enuanum central for ne omo omaji break tie nyina me che obi bia Kwabena de kan John Yeminua, and I don't hesitate telling the world who John is. As far as I know, na menini mienu nyina ye adwuma ma oral Chamatin and BBC. I subscribe to the belief Minua divine ewo say memiwu ne na man kame bone amfa ama mansan ye hu amfa ntu amansan fo na samai ewo wiase a wo kan se me ni papa wa bra na me ni pa bone ni no. I won't spare you because I have always been truthful about myself. There is nothing that I have hidden about myself. And I don't feel it is anything to be proud about when you have hidden anything about yourself. And I'm even more proud when someone is able to tell me than to hail worship me when I'm wrong. And I take strong exception to persons that rather would hail worship the dead, especially Otiasi and no more bra papa. Yeah, nuanum bedru baby. Edru baby no me hami hu say yentimi nya nuanum biem. And I didn't want to tilt towards him because at that time enyoma okoye ya ema oral Chamatin office or once ne ho no. Efa bi ye kro no efa bi nsusu ye eniamo ho enti me ada me hu se one akufado nom nam no me kan, and I think say me kan ho asem enche e wo studio ha enti enya afi na ebi ebe te say wawu nti na abetena na machinchi mani ase ni ya ni nti na ya na mpanifo no ase ya yese okay se obi kan nyina nkran ni mu ntete nkran ni enti no na ebema mene abusua won so no sinimu ate ebejai sabio ebejina baabi ne nyina sabi yedi yaw se ewu eya na ewu eya ne ya ne se ne osu no osu naniwa. I cannot pretend to weep more than the bereaved. But when you see, say, Obia Yase, and yet, one more, I also musu nesu, name our whole is chain, a fear for a hono, a young nedru babia, Ukosukra, and as a wedge may be say. Enti me fa free baby a oyere edina no see no Kwabena se minu aba ne Lilian Kuma enkana nwumre ka baby a owo bia no e wo senka me koto ne punum se mani mpia bontin biem na se okura sabi phone kura na meje isan say ade a waye no wagu ni kunu ne ho fi egu ono ne ho fi egu ni kunu na busuafo anim ase egu chese wagu obi anim ase it's unheard of say oba besia sebio ukunu ye eni nanum enene meboa enene fit day enye mejidi na sebi enanum wujina radio so okay cancel kwara me go so me pa obi te say Nigel Chew not because of bibia me pa Nigel Chew because okasa oba we won't me pia bontin biem wo yenim guasini a me kura me ferima no niam a me tete no me ferima no
almost say onyo
and I'm conclusive say John wo no onim hu bi me I will not subscribe to omo a ohun onim hu bi na onim se etwate enti na one captain smart nom ene your friend is saying Nigel no mo kono because kara smart can say we nyane o
obana me ka hwe
okano several days before Kume's death.
I think a month.
A new month.
Like 3 weeks.
Almost.
Yes. Okay, acha. February 17. So it means it's almost a month. Okay. 10 year old canon. And when we be funny say 10 days more nenka your friend is saying month naso. I just say now what you mean somewhere. Sabe o kan ye no. We anya no. A me gina bedwam say obi kura pe say wodi asem tu ukunu so because na ukunu no te ase. Na ununu so pefe say ukunu no. Wo oba no pia bontin koka say nya saa obeje achinye. Eya na nipa bi wo wi ase a they just allow themselves to be remote controlled by fools, and so they become fools. Nyasa be na ewom say ukunawu obi na say ukunu was poisoned, and then no less a person than obi a oye wuntumi aid ono so no oni ukunu ene kwa akwantuo num ene oni mu asem a wuntumi enso so wate ase ya wo politics nti enka no kra de eni kwan se nke bi kra pie from ano but because eye wu asem nti no yes yakosiesie asem but ni edi no asem ni si ye no out of your friend is saying mujashew wabeka mu nsemu nyina afi coffee ama wasade ne sakra kire adutum so se yen kobu se adutum se de na to no ampa so kwabena obi oni adutum bia hu se ya pro ni video ya pro etino ede ne se sebio enka ode mabusua na omunsu no sinimu atie no eni kamera bontin mekirem kura se ebia sei na to ye ba no ne se busua omunsu te jadwo ka se kwase bia kuyo bai abusua ni su no abusua no na mokọ ya mokọ mo musika enra na eno so to ate no abra to ate afi kwa de em say abusua penny no kabra I don't have their permission anyway but enseme die chire doso papa enseme die chire doso ba ne say ena of all the radio stations in the world the station ya oko lead propaganda no me kase kwabra me kase obi agimi a na me pese me mani pe hu se Jimmy any nyansa no yɛntɔ ne dwa so o but deɛ wopɛ no wobɛnya sɛ wopɛ nyansa na wohwɛ nyansa akyira kwan a wobɛnya ɛna wohwɛ Jimmy nso so a Jimmy mehu sɛ obi akura sika akɔtɔ Jimmy da but ɛno nso wohwɛ akyira kwan a wobɛnya wodeɛ nkama Kwabena Bobie Ansah koraa out of being inquisitive ɛnkɔ frɛ Mami Lillian na Mami Lillian ɛnka sɛ oh me kunu no mo say poison the kunu but ɛnyɛ poison. It is more credible and authentic to believe in Kwabena Bobie Ansah's interview than to believe that of Asempa. My friend saying Asase. Sorry to Asempa. Asase. Because everyone knows a propaganda tool of government. And the poison story no a discredited Abino any the party MPP, and there have been several evidences of the past stories are about poison
within the party.
Anyhow they have managed those stories no. Anyhow election year biano, one of them will have to sacrifice or will have to be sacrificed in the interest of the party. And these are things about identity, the brand and the image of the MPP. And until when I have paid attention, rapt attention to listen to the interview. Now, baby, mihuni say propaganda no. Omo use a very heartless look. Kwabena, I think Esther is right when she advises all men, especially those of us in politics. Say, enyo obebia ene efa no ewa no. This obey woye owudini ba oware menua Jonkuma. I'm not surprised say it got to a point that John's friends were no more his friends, because there was a plan and a scheme to get rid of him. If John was around us, John would die. And John you know, I won't mention the Botiano case. It will come with time. Koweja. I've heard people speak about it. Mate computer man and so or can be sure. Kwasanto and Crawford Jonkuma. What do you say Japadia? Who they call him? Your friend Lakeside. This is somebody who could not even afford a shoe. Everyone knows him. Who doesn't know John? Everyone. All of us here in the studio, we have encountered him. Personally, myself, or to say Stika, or to say Million Pechum, or to say why. I mean, we have been brothers all this while. And I now know that behind that brother Uwuyeno and Awewuno, there was a very heartless and wicked wife. I now understand. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. One can say woman or say wife. He who finds a wife, she doesn't qualify to be a wife. That's why we call it a heartless woman. You can say wife, maybe legally so, but spiritually she does not qualify to be a wife. Now, I heard her speak about Nkwafua onususu say omo propaganda. Hey, Lillian, who is more propagandist than you? You that claim, say your husband came with you just recently from Germany. Yeah. ne ho ɔden wo akasa in your own ayi no wo se ɔkɔ kora na wo mpɛ sɛ ɔbɛkɔ wɔkɔɔyɛ no tie wo frɛ no ɔfon so no wohu sɛ ne no ɛnyɛ ɛna woawotu kaa firi nkran ɛkɔfaa no firi kuma ase Lillian me obie ni obetumi asesa me gidie we sɛ ɔka ho bi ɛna okum John obie ni ɛyɛ gidie a mewɔ and nobody can take that gidie from my heart say me gidie sɛ ɔka ho bi na ɔmo kum no enti nipa bia ni kuma ase hɔ even ubetumi ufiri nkran kɔ kuma ase no enka ɔno ufiri kuma ase mankran.
It doesn't make sense.
Ufiri nkran kɔ kuma ase look at the journey by road.
Obi ane kasa ya na ne voice
nye
eya che se ade no auditory
oba no ye wudini o ye wudini
edi wandi mi amfra
ye wudini anya ko fa ne nche oda
adwoso afọ no wandi mi amfra even party for kra se mo mfa mi kru rashim ran
na ne nenye
nanti wo drive ko ogoduru ya wandi mi amfa na amfo flight tell the next take no no aside not to by road 3 hours 4 hours
na bobo poto mu we dey get dada nchine
we dey dada pentua pa dada
wudini
ba dada pentua o twu
na wo wi a wa be gina ka say obi ye propaganda propaganda no eye ne sen naija kan sa same way eye ne na wo naija so de wo asem ba bonte a wo betuma ko na pop itu biem me kura me te wo asem ho ye maniwu wo ye me fere se na me nua ba no na ne yere ne ho be fere ma wo nya wo kwakasa naija pema ba ma de pema Nyankopon pe hira wo wo se bible mo bi atro Nyankopon atro se e be ma twemprada da bi ma menka na wo oba besia
listen
wo nya maniwu wo ka naija de wo ka naija geji so pema
listen me ba
ma ono fa ne yire enya news ba oba fa ne kurachi is news
listen me ba kwamkwachi
ba be jina chinchi wani asa
kwamkwachi efiri na ekro so obi ka me pacho meba tobo Kwame me ka cho so obi ka eye say na ye say so be ma pema eye wo ye me producer wo gira hwehwem na wo be hwe manim na wo be hwe eye divine nim na se Kwame adia me no be ye no sa anim hwehwe na ya na wo hwe no dan wakonya no heche listen to us
in an interview
Oma
commentary okay say in her own interview okay say be Kwabena and these are things that tell the propaganda tool omo use Dedi kind, I say, journalist Nebusai, I say there is a difficult journey ahead. There is a difficult journey ahead of you, and I just came in to ask, what is the journey? Because there is no journey to embark on as a widow, unless, of course, there is a political journey. Then the lady comes in, say, the fact is, or prepare ye mubi. Obano neka say you. Yes, Obano in the tape. You can listen to her. Say, John, I prepare no. Now John, or say. He trained me as a strong woman. No, Sabeka Bako say this is the time to make him proud. Then the last political message, or say I was also defending the legacy. All these things are in the tape. You see, any fool that speaks should know that some fools can also listen. And be very deductive enough to know.
At the revelation now, their mind
say, journalist Nimbusani say, there is a difficult journey ahead of you. As in say, how are you going to cope with it?
Maintaining a response from that angle.
And I say, the fact is, or prepare yenumbi. And Osawi and say, this is the timer. O training yenumbi. O training yenumbi. O training me as a strong woman. This is the time to make him proud and defend his legacy. All these messages are okanwom. Na Kwabena, apart from say me di oba ne ho yawo no, me di MPP mpanifo so ho yawo. Ukọ obi fie na o ma wonsu a, water is life. Any poison, no more poison, no. Or yari no wuye. Yama musho mo semonom.
Sukom ni yai.
Uko amamre mu no.
Sukom ni yai.
Amamre mu no. Se yama musho na wanyi a. Yama wakwa aba.
Sukom ni yai bema.
Any poison. Esme no musho.
Sukom ni yai.
Huh? Na mema mienu a omukọ ho a me yakura ne say wo nana bi DJ Caleb wo ya santini kodua wo ya santini asantimu no se wo nom kura nka wo de age na fesu chen boninti obi aso nom sio enti me da say Kwabena me dey busuan ya, but to end it I will say wom say me nua na me ne nya adwen Ansah na wo wuo na so no ni wuo na ya ewo na ya papa.
My incoming flag bearer, Chairman Bernard Muna.
Kwabena, do you know you could be suspended for saying you're incoming when you know you don't have a party card?
Oh, Mpocho. Already, NCP before they play party BM.
Adale.
Yeah,
one thing you okay, you know. TNU, man, you need to say, my answer to the journalist. What be some question? Do you know you could be suspended? When Nim say in the PNC, they listing, you are suspended.
Me PNC
no Nim. Founding member.
The most suspended political party.
Founding member of the party. Netimika said, Niakosu of party in Mono. And so in my friend regional chairman and regional secretaries in Asia. Now was suspended. How is that possible?
Chairman,
Bobie, me da say, na menchia minia divine. And Nana Okunkom. Listowell Poku. Campaign no enyan shasi mum, but SME ya grounds work. Until minimum. So most often no, ya na mini Accra.
Oh, okay.
Man who say Arise Ghana, my meetings about 2 or 3 in my absence. But Bibia mo ye biano. Minimum a ya join. But near woman say, and they then did 11th.
Yeah, 11th.
Me pe idea oka on yo. Arise Ghana has declared this month a month of what? Protestation. Now what is Mutu Studios too? Do you protest in the studio?
Yeah, we do everything.
Arise Ghana, mona mukayo, enyo obia, ntimunka chire chairman. Enyo obia na oka say monchro. Ye na yakotra ye meet ase. Ene yadwin ne ye betimi ayo. Ene ye ka say this month is a month of protestation, activities, blah, 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 for Kese. A man for a train, some roll out now. Namakoda. How do you expect that people will take this serious? If you are not ready, don't announce. If you announce, you move. Intermediate and say we all have been part of it. Then we announce it. Then me crampo na me niha. But because meji etumunti, I have been called upon it, and I have explained. Nientia, I say this month should be a month of activism, because our independence was achieved at the back of activism. Now say our independence matter.
I take a strong exception because as a porter, I'm being put to my tax. But my convener is the one that is talking. My convener.
Bobie.
Okay.
Na minia. Jewa. Na miwa. Me kasa na miniha. Also ojitum say miniha. What's another Bobie there?
Still convene when you are out.
So let's make a way so that you can put it to action. Okay. And not just by word. Bobie, exciting times. Oh, akwawe. Listen well, Nana Poku. 2003, na me pese me ye Nooks president. Na John Kuma pese on ye Nooks president. Edward Omane Boama no pese on ye Nooks president. Vosu na me nya no. Omu wiemu.
Omu wiemu ma hwan. I'm
being forced, but I'll just.
Right, if you want, no, this is the time you can rebut. This time you can rebut.
No, 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 you're in this.
Omaribo Amari.
There will not that no money in this.
Omaribo Aman, so sad time, no, dear.
No, you're in this in you.
He was on our side.
Now he was a card-bearing member of the New Patriotic Party.
Omari he won it.
And now can say he won it.
In fact, Kwabena, Michael Lampon, Michael.
Yeah, time to be
and a sad story way.
Yeah,
Obetimiaka. In fact, at that time, no, Bernard could have won it.
Yeah,
but because Bernard was seen to be on the other side,
that's what the winning.
Yeah, but. No, shut down fan winning. He couldn't play his cards well, and that's it.
Yeah. So, make a way actually say, and a miminim John Kuma as a student. Na yenimyahu. Na John Kuma was with the University of Ghana, or Maneboama University of Ghana Medical School. Na mewo UCC. But of course, now Michael Lampon no way. Matisse Oyario.
Yeah, Michael is not feeling well.
Matisse Oyari.
He's down with stroke.
I have to visit him. I have to visit him. But yeah, we saw elections.
He even called me yesterday.
Now, yeah, we have been very good friends. Into our political activism, somehow, MIA. We went to different directions. Maneboama later decided to join, say, over Beye NDC. John Kuma maintained his status as MPP.
Yeah.
And my status as the PNC remained. Along the line, John Kuma was one of the most trusted persons around Alanchermantin. Very trusted. Friends around Alanchermantin. Because
until
Mamen Kasa.
Okay.
Very trusted. Because Alan was seen as the man who was closer to President Kufuor, and therefore there's some oil, pepper did there. You understand what I mean? Pepper grease, not grease move. When Alan entered me Andy, 2007 in Kunimno, flag bearer. Now oil NASA. It was no surprising John Kuma shifted to where oil and the grease was and went to Akufado. I hope you are following my trend.
Yeah,
it was not surprising. He moved there. And in one of the debates, na meneno, ewo TV3, and many people can still recall. I remember Meko Ofie, Meko Sankana Nansai, one of my brothers, you will say my cousin, Leonard Bankona. Okase, anytime he reflects on that debate, because now, as usual, now John Kuma Kasano Mankashi. Okase, we in America say, Una Okase Akufo-Addo is incorruptible. You are bringing the attributes of Akufo-Addo. Yet you were the one campaigning for Alan Kyerematen. Are you telling us that Alan Kyerematen is corrupt? Are you telling us that Alan Kyerematen is weak? I feel the also so I just said, look, I don't need to concentrate on you in order to make this statement. But you recall the same period was the time the now Minister of Finance, who was an Alan loyalist, had also defected to Akufo-Addo's side, and were told that Sika, some dollars had changed hands. You recall?
Yeah, I do.
So, evidently, no, Utimi who say that is what they had to do. Now, fast forward, interview ya boy. Hifana Greece no ewo. You see? Time changes because the grease has to move to other wheels. And so wherever the wheel, the grease moved to, John Kuma moved there. So if John Kuma trained the wife and prepared the wife, how different did you expect the wife to perform? Yes. So me, I'm surprised that who listen well, you are surprised and taking the woman on, because just this example Amamai will tell you that John Kuma moved to where the grease was. You want the wife to move to where there is no grease,
to the wonderland.
Sana etie onko desert. It is true. Say the husband prepared them to follow where grease is. But it is unreasonable, irrational. Say Obi aka say your husband was poisoned. Now aka say your husband had a terminal condition. So if your husband had a terminal condition, he cannot be poisoned.
Can you imagine? As a result of what?
Well, your husband had a terminal condition. Ken Ofurata only terminal condition.
Yeah, we having terminal condition, no F45.
Ken Ofurata only terminal condition. Ken Ofurata himself came and admitted. Na nye terminal condition. NFA no PA went to me unkind budget. Ghana no.
At some point, even Bawumia was said to have been poisoned.
You understand? Ken Ofurata has a terminal problem that he himself admits to. Because of that, his nomination was on hold. In fact, he was nominated, but he could not go through vetting. Budget statement, Chairman Sambosu had to read because of his terminal condition. Ken Ofurata is still walking around. Your husband has a terminal problem. Underlying health condition. And because of that, your husband is allowed to die.
What if it was triggered?
Really? Because your husband had that condition, no, poisoning cannot happen. Into Obia Okase Okodia confirm. Ewo modern city. They are giving you instances. They gave you Nipana or they are confirmed nearby.
Date, time.
Do you understand? They gave you say you come free campaign by and I tell Nipa or they are confirmed my ye di are confirmed Nipa mienu no mudi are confirmed no say na to omo. But Ukununu did not take the precaution well, because doctors no buy ya now more share. To me no. Now Ukunu said that or no dear he didn't go through that kind of suffering until later in the night. And now ono who say the conditions were getting worse and afraid the doctor. The next day he was flown from Tamale to Accra. Wanda Accra Modino called Germany. This was in October.
Say, Bibi Nimwa, then from Tamale to Germany.
From Tamale to Accra to Germany, from Germany through India. Now, you cannot see that, okay, he had a terminal or underlying condition, but this could have been triggered. We are
saying a room on the crab, so on in a pool.
Why are you doing this to yourself? What is the haste in wanting to jump to the defense of who? Why are you doing this to yourself? Is that what wives do? Wives suddenly become spokespersons for diseased people or families. That in a family, the wife become the spokesperson.
It's never happened.
I don't know. And I don't come in family.
And I don't think some of what
that be in the tradition. Look, a year the wife is not involved. You get to know. In my tradition, when you are coming, we want to know whether you were faithful or you have broken your fidelity with your husband. So they fortify something for you. If you wear the white calico, then it means that, oh, now I'm faukunuechi. But if you wear white calico now, it means that you cannot wear it. In fact, you know the consequences of wearing it. You understand? You cannot wear it no matter who you are. You cannot wear it. And you cannot see your husband without going through certain rituals. So even that. So how do you come to start to speak? My toxicology autopsy.
Nope.
I didn't need partner eka. So DNA SMO. Oh, na my junior uncle, na minim say me kununo. Oyare. Into me fa say yam fa manyame underlying conditions. But say see and say me here ebe inti. Minti me fa no say na ye nyankopon e na efre no. It could be facilitated. Into me sremo. Me jai ama mpenyimfo ene ebusuafo. Na mo nhwehwem baby a akosino na ehu na niam and
the press conference.
Then you will not do that. You will start to speak.
Attacking
you yourself is a suspect.
Yes.
The first person to be suspected of, because only in a die. Only in a die. Omube who say Papa no ntimi and sorry ntimi nante. But this was unsafe match. We carried the Ghana Armed Forces, the CASAS planes, Ediko, Koforudia, to do flyovers. And yes, sir. Now, at one point, Bako Ekita red. My name said it was red flame, or what do we call it? Smoke, yellow, and green. They had to fly past near home. Sadanu Jonkuma was dying and needed a plane to convey him speedily to Accra. No plane available. Or your Minister of State, the Chief of Staff Office, and the Etmima authorization for this. Nobody could authorize that military planes na yedi babaye show no. It
even happened, his death happened the day after the independence.
And you cannot organize a flight to go and pick him. Namudina to ambulance. Now, in his condition, they were rushing him to Accra and they possibly say, Omunfanonko Germany. And Obedru Suhun, doctor who said, no, it's like he's becoming lifeless. They entered Suhun Government Hospital. No. That is how serious we are as a nation. That is how serious we are as a nation. I'm sure if it was under this dispensation in 2009, I mean, accident at Renso, between Techima and Wenchi Nkamewu. The person that was in charge, Kofi Adam. Ono na ojwani ye ko kachire Mate Newman. And they authorized a plane to come to Sunyani and Omodemi Bar 37. Ordinary me. Now, Cecilia, a minister of state in this calamity. Yentime Ambuano. Monfa no Kurampo Embedru Accra Nongu. You know, taking a flight to Kumasi and coming back. Umetimi akofa minister no Edi Abedru Accra. Nak say a ambulance no nyandu konongu from Kumasi. And that is what you troubled our minister through. Wenu Lillian, we who be via amfahu. Lillian and who be via amfahu say the state could have done something, given the situation of the husband, probably to save the husband. Omutimi dini baye, Ebedru Accra, they could have stabilized him and possibly flown him out of the country. Bia, where we are. Now, what can say? What is it? Finally, all the property that John Kuma was for
what shall it profit a man when he gains the whole world and loses his soul?
He will carry it along to his grave. So, more first ladies, former first ladies are more to a man for assassin. The same calamity will befall you. You will not carry zeal.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen.
Live in Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Star 413 hash. Messia Bomi last day nipa be 567 500. And ne mama for the dear number. Top choco. Aye, top choco no. What to amudia na what sorry. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. One of the bright soldier capsules and a bright garlic plus capsules. Abba. Was even can't so don't pimubua a Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. I'll be back.
The Makohu Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. No, who create gimmicks, say, and you team award, a young word bestie, Obian Transit Emma Dumpelia, the Cassa, and as a boy, the anchoring to them.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. A sign I want to say, we are cool at you know, we are anchored over the moon, Obana Bemo Power, and Yarwan Kaye.
Mansima Mikase, and the Spana called Moekayeno. Greenfield at Arumanti, and was our soldier and also a him.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultra modern laboratory. And a diagnostic machine, sir. I should show the one Casa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our Numbadogo, Estate Junction, last stop. There was 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898. Greenfield. God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe. Well. How is your good life?
Mine has been great, you know. My entire family and I sleep under an insecticide treated net every night, throughout the night, and wake up feeling sound every day with absolutely no mosquito bites.
My good life has been terrific. My entire family and I, we wash our hands with soap and running water before we cook and eat, and after using the toilet, we don't play with it.
When my wife was pregnant, I accompanied her to every antenatal session. She took all her medication, ate balanced diet, and gave birth without any complications. My good life has been smooth.
Let's all come aboard Good Life and live healthy and happy. Good Life, live it well. It's an everyday thing. Good Life from Ghana Health Service and partners with support from USAID.
He's able to deliver.
Tell you Ministries Worldwide. I sign friend of the Father's Family Church. One of the night of miracles and prophecies Ediaba and Sanctuary and Comse. Theme Dasuni, God is able. Reverend Sumfianko, Abiye, Unyamidini Yan Sanctuary, and that from Kra, the country quite baby, how many Padudwana, woman to quay, near all Katana Braboni and Koye Famano. What me to quay echo America memo. The Nana what they say, and they were what dear papa. A fee, the Nana open promotion, a word you mem, input, woman list by Nani Din Kawan, Yakupo Seni. anuonyam am ye promote no wo adwuma mu obi so ye chine kum wo bra na onye boni bia na so no ebra wo te Reverend Somfiankon ka pe onyame ayi ni kum afiri ohawa na owo mu bra na wabra bo enye sada kwasiara wei ene kwasiara bia 4 p.m. ewo Old Ashoman Coca-Cola Abloje Ashoman Abukobi Kwanas Fred 0240 545700 050 4678868 and now Facebook Reverend Somfiankon Osabakaye na oni ye dim komo shede so se wo ba wudi nsuo ene oyel ene beba Reverend Somfiankon wonyame de wo yansankyerani apa.
Now, dear, everybody is chasing world records. So, from Singathon to Cookathon. Me too. I am also setting my own record in Watchathon with my Go TV. 24 hours of non-stop quality entertainment, unlimited sports, plenty drama and exciting kids shows. And you too can watch some on Go TV in our sweet Achedie Kesie deal for Ghana month. From March 1 to 31st, get a decoder, Go Tenor and 1 month Super Plus subscription for only 199 cedis. 199 cedis you. Mess like a gra. Grab yours today at any source point and spice up your entertainment. Go TV. Love it.
The incoming president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, flag bearer, Zuma National Democratic Congress. Also, Zinchemo Bibiara Orite Democracy. Sara Ekayem Manigana Ma, Grata Shishene economy, what it's our pants. In education system, our friends and family government are all called the current administration. I watch her, Mecha Shepa, all called a shepherd, Afraba, Obibiara, us Ghana, yes, the Awachena Dos. And you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, our everything crap to Yerika Bob, they are build Ghana together. Some support in the campaign for 2024 election. JM 2024. Some do you see good governance card in the B? Good governance card in your card. And you was there support JM 2024 campaign. Good governance card. What did you do? And Timawusi Kanyama was in the bottom. I was so agile. One saw one pedal watch a good governance card. When it's 40, 30, 10 citizens. The bottom about short code *248*6#. Now also ascend was it. Good governance card. After that, you was in a support to JM 2024. A bottom of 0534 000 and now 0531 033 503 and now 050 982 3400. You can on internet to do www.ndcgoodgovernancecard.com. Mayan Kambo, Mayan build a Ghana together with John Dramani Mahama. Nyamin Shra.
Now, dear, everybody is chasing world records. So, from Singathon to Cookathon. Me too. I am also setting my own record in Watchathon with my Go TV. 24 hours of non-stop quality entertainment, unlimited sports, plenty drama and exciting kids shows. And you too can watch some on Go TV in our sweet Achedie Kesie deal for Ghana month. From March 1 to 31st, get a decoder, Go Tenor and 1 month Super Plus subscription for only 199 cedis. 199 cedis you. Mess like a gra. Grab yours today at any source point and spice up your entertainment. Go TV. Love it.
Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra. Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra. Midimafo Heba Clinic Aba Accra. Ani won't here. Passengers a gumi kaimi. A hana do one aircraft. Hey, and this Accra and put them demo. And ye demo ampa. The say Atlantic International University, America Memu, about Dr. Dijamfi Abasu, honorary degree as a professor in biology in herbal medicine. It is said here, I am more. Oh, Mr. Minim wife, your copa war. 1 year, 1 city. You send the 2 months and 8 years cano. Connection and said I'm koye na esakakra to say what page mama hodiam bem connection ne wo about the crowd stroke so there we fan small chese agidi wo hu ani de asie no yare bia etatia e wo Dr. Tamda so ani so diabetes, hepatitis B, prostate, hypertension, malaria yare bia kuma say wo ago opposite government school no and nkra han so obepem e wo pokuase mayira kwan no so for doctor 0244 774 282 and 0500-727215. Midimafo Herbal Clinic. Midimafo Newa.
Suzuza. The incoming president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, flag bearer, Zuma National Democratic Congress. Also, in Chemo Bibiara, or say Democrats. Sasara, LKM, Maniganama, Grata Shishene, economy, I wanted to apans. In education system, I was saying, friends and family government are all called what the current administration in. I watch her, Micha Hashepa, all called a shepherdin, Afraba, Bibiara, as Ghana, yes, I watch her not dos. And you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, when you our everything crap to Erica Bob, they have built Ghana together. What's the more you want you there? Support in the campaign for 2024 election. JM 2024. What's the more you want you there? NDC good governance card in the B. Good governance card in your card. And you was there support JM 2024 campaign. Good governance card. What did you do? And my wusi kanya ma wa ho ziribo to me. Now so ajoze. One saw one pedal what you good governance card. When it's kaya 40 30 citizen so about to abo short code star 248 star 6 hash now also ascend the was it good governance card that you was in support to JM 2024 about to a friend 0534 000 261 now 0531 033 503 and now 050 982 3400 you can on internet to do www.ndcgoodgovernancecard.com my young combo they am build a Ghana together with John Dramani Mahama Nyaminsha.
All right, live on Accra 100.5. My man call CMG Sika Chedia draw no quick one. Hello.
Hello.
Benia ya feel say. Matisa yaso afa ne form. Pacho ucha say. Me nto nka o. No, okay, and what to say?
And then my 25 cities.
And what do you say?
500.
500.
Your captain.
So 500 mobile phone is so straight. Wow. Yedanyamiase. At least this week, no. Prepaid near water bills near the idea. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Charlie, I'm fire hot too. You know, actually, and one I'm for the 2 or more so. It's because one enter here, that's it. All right, so that's it live in Accra 100.5. Kwame, minority video be. Na mame mwana me from mampeni for na or one person the fa or African games na mo dia fa. Baby a person the Fabiano na dia fa. Ana hu ye. Kwame, I dey me dey Sunday watch you. Seven steps say men can't Ghana for. 7 steps say men can't Ghana for. A building construction and real estate. 7 steps. Now 7 steps. Dear then say Otrasa was say 30% down payment. And now Maui. Jamie. Uncle Tassa say at say a big mom show you so tria half 30%. 7 steps are being a densium POP ceiling, design molding tiles, pavement tiles, roofing, ceiling. And you almost speciality pa. Woman says be dodowa ikuma ena dodowa tema afenya ni dewenya kaswa akraman potin ofako papasi dantra domiabra millennium city akoti junction adawukwa open sase ewo ho a 7 steps new botiano eyankra new botiano dome fase kofi kwei oyarfa ajin kotoku kumase asante bekwai Kokobe, Asukwa, Donina, Adweso, Ahojo, Buankra, Aputuoja, Abrims, Santase, Ubenyabi. Was it one more a year mile 7, Obe a year finding hospital. From 0202116211, me bosso 0202116211. Documentary be cra.
Yeah, so this is Shama district, the Shama constituency. And if you all recall, somewhere in March 2020, we approved about 32 million euro loan for the construction of Shama district hospital, and it's about 100 bed capacity. In August 2020, few months to the general election, the president, His Excellency, and Honorable Dankwa Akufo-Addo himself came here to cut salt for the commencement of the construction of the 100-bed capacity hospital, Shama Hospital. And so all this while we thought that even if it's not completed, they've gotten to a very advanced stage. Unfortunately, we have come to see a bare land. I think the people of Shama deserve better. And as a matter of urgency, we think that the government must bring the contractor back to site to commence the construction of Shama District Hospital. Because for the past 4 years, the minister responsible for health has not come to the floor of the house to even give us the status of Shama District Hospital. And for me, that is quite disrespectful. So we are sending clear signal, clear warning to the president, the vice president, that not until they commence, complete, and put to good use the Shama District Hospital will be here on several occasions. This is not going to be a non-day wonder, and you know.
Minority MPs on Health Committee of Parliament led by Honorable Akando and our Ekodi Enimu Shama 2020 Oma approve sika $32 million. Ekufado ko kate so Beland in the Sudaho blocks cry in Chebi. Miwa Parliament approve sika na mama kwa withdraw sika no. Inipa we better no first can question pass. The same thing with La. Yes, sir. Oria, baby, I best of the Fabiano. Boy, last hour. We your money by 8 minutes. Be all African games now. We interest to more. No abo. Pro. Niamko. Yanante. Yo. Ocha. Yenya. Honorable Kanda. Yanuni by young Wajuma. I will studio. I say. Pacha yanko.
Yo, me that say. Unim. Isi ano. Ese mfia abano. Na edi. Efia abano na yedi de wo apaso a ye ho no efe no All African Games.
Yeah.
Now last 3 weeks crowd me ba nyina no na me draw attention say and then maybe cause ba no say na me ka na microphone pay attention because na microphone I send microphone ente ho asem de eko. Na still no ensem ho de amanfo atetete ne de omahunu de omuhu hwi yo me see essential no me pese mo hye dan probi like All African Games no mo hye dan fanye exercise project wo kwa mo see infrastructure na maye mo kwa operations transport na ma wo say a day pa na man Ghana sika is spending in excess of $200 million. And you see this dollars and now me no ka say medal I friend medal ye to me and ka say Ghana medals high any
6 4 I think swimming and 4
na unim ade ba ko a make us mesre ye mpanyifo and say when it comes to sports and its contribution to your GDP enye as a ketwa as I say ye mpanyifo no edi omani ekoshe ye sports development mu because ohwe ye footballers any other athletes for omosika omodeba in terms of foreign exchange and remittances benefit ye fee as a country na enya de ketwa ohwe obi ti say asamoajan so jina honu mu a na asamoajan say owo dan say asamoajan say owo sika say ana say wabobra say ya ye betumi a kire ade potin a asamoajan aya eno huntu adu sam pempenso no. But there are so many people in politics right now who be some ade potin omaya they can't tell you ade omaya omodo onya adwuma krada I no so property way but sports mimi ni mobi this man so bit say Franka Champo obobo China no about Black Stars we see big sports facility yes Ofuman Pong we see big sports facility what do you say me playmate no okay any power sika or they who say football through him in Kwabena asesa in Kwabena destinies asesa it is sports ya dia yo abai no so investment bia na onfa enkonkoshem share all African games here beboy in 2018 and apre by as a country and be this one be hosting unim say Ghana kokoti and okojina mu say 2019 version is obey near the man edu baby na adwuma na yedin omo grofo na hu say mutumi organize it and Egypt for ebe gina mu so ye be ye na na do so luma say ye fa da bi mamu me ebe ene de ade na mamu na unim mami ka sam kire unim de ntia na metie City FM Bernard Avle eno say o interview omo eno obi sa de na publicity no wo form sa and then omo magana for hu games no say na games ne cost na microphone be hwe unim de tell me ma publicity ne ma no because program nankasa na yesi all African games nankasa no akande ne infrastructure ne ade on begu ma games na commence no e bia ni ho it imagine so aba be dede ni yesi o se wo kwa kwhwe hockey unim sa nam no kachi me no ka say hockey pitch nye ready hockey omu nimba bi ombebo me no kasa sesi unim sa table tennis tournament ni awie Ghana winning one medal ban say omo racketa any Roberts omo de bebo no afia say eba really ya wie tournament ya wie nra ya wie ya ma player one single racket rubber ya ma obi ahwe really nothing and then omo ko bi say afia say de omo racket eba no ye de bra mo aminim baby ko a omo de sa racket no omo de kwa akoye again Bobie unim enti yete Ghana ozi yete Ghana unim say yesi Botema Sports Complex ama ya commission ya hudede and unim utie MPP communicators na that flamboyant exhibition of isa no mu ye commissioning as if say I be extraordinary unim so mu si ade nyina awie ye facility no enya up to standard inti etumi nye games wo ho. Oh yes, you don't mean it. Oh me can so much now. You see honum you see honum say only swimming here be you ye dey ba be ye many sport disciplines in the 26 unim say disciplines say host to enduvo na me can some chiro you see hall baako tie ye the contract Emma contractor say on see hall baako I dey be racket games unim say ye be inspection no ye see no to require standard including say racket games ni to be mbo honum contractor na the man racket games no indoor games and indoor games no you see men from Mamba men yambem and see a cover baby ya wouldn't say be expecting you no contractor ni see no we see ni bubu ya ye bisa contractor na say ye man approval no no ye or drawing each day but you see because of the procurement benefits in the chrono they didn't involve technical men because supervising project like I just say massa I do cover her I ni say ye bogem na ye mbon say utunim say that minute like gidi no in a high conference center near about table tennis show TV so man say a new facility any ya park here near me ho over corner down dome no and run your parking near me you know you rent here a rented facility.
You don't mean it.
I'm telling you, I mean it. I'm telling you. My Mrs. Zonka say minchre obi ona so shock you. Unim say game ya bebo ICCA. You see home village elboteman e on be hosti all the analysts. And the SEC facilities one no my even can you see later the ben hostels. Unim say not even a single human being at that home.
But
yes, nipa ba ku say and that didn't here. Omodalegon. Now, you say you be install air conditioning, any heater. Hostels na all go ni bi. Na dey hosti athletes no. You spending $16 million to install heaters and air conditions. Na that no say
so am say painting ka ho.
Na bi na dan ni na wo si a.
Omoto.
So wo si dan ni na ete sen, ni bo e sen. Se ka wo si wo si dan ni bo e sen. Na nim say athletes na ball no ball na o. Na anaso mo ye games no. Na say almost see my break my breaks room who say my break one no me back 3 omo conference center so mo colleague no ma ko didi no ma san so back o say one me kan ye o hwe me no ka say wonim say ye wo Ghana for omo akasa ye wo omo ye Ghana for omo share da say omo do Ghana man omo be ku omo ho asom Ghana and omo say omo win international tournament competition ton person omo swim boy you win silver de magana unu so no na try to play ticket no de buy onu abeku onu a na try to play ticket and no de be do Ghana so ba be som Ghana man meba
mabam kra
meba more another information me no ka say badminton yeah she say wo national players unim say
do we even have that team in Ghana, badminton team?
Your badminton team. Na me wo national players squad bi wo ho. Omo complain here after all African games Morocco. You suspend omo nyina because they complained. Morocco no mo call no 2020 or 2022 you suspend omo nyina it new batch of people when they born inexperienced squad no omo no mo gina no mo kro mo gina mu no ye de omo to pick up echi meanwhile man on for ba na ye de omo to bass mu unim see amom equipment ba ku say lady now winning gold winning Fred Kumi we need gold 3 medals they say so far winning 4 medals as a country onu kwa oba no weightlifter no o winning 3 medals o winning gold ba ko and a silver mienu unim say onu ajesi onu ade ko represent Ghana onu na ye Ghana government man jesi wa man akade so fa ko wait esunim so omo dey atoto all over the place no mo ye ho dedi hwe me no ka say endra time a bicycle for no ba be come racing no unim say be ko racing no a sa ambulance ni ho no ma yutumi nko ambulance is one mo so oni fu unim say it took somebody from Flagstaff House Jubilee House to call Ansah near this diesel sika eba Ansah na commence bicycle tournament no commence unim say me no kasa no the national number 1 no okodu center onum so okwa participate unim say disqualify no because the bicycle or dey kwa koye no outmoded aluminium they say use fiber your country anto ba ku say unim say Kwabena ne ba ku no so qualify no ko na ne tire pai ye man spare honum our draw and nobody was bothered. Look at a country like Ghana we spent millions of cedis on the opening ceremony and the year ye niema fe but athletes na omo nti ye kokot na honum ama yetumi ahwe games na ebe koso no unim say aban amom 1 Ghana cedis na obaje di say hwe say Ghana as a host country, Ghana that is a host country onu ti honum na all ka say players ne doso dodo tio Ghana government say Ghana players ne doso imagine say 20 disciplines now young host nation we are supposed to present players for each of the disciplines. Ghana government say namokra ni sikano enso yen na emuntete so meanwhile that's the requirement. So imagine international tournament I want to meet players in koye dey about krom so a who deny one kasa athletes no from participating.
Yen go tie the Urajo Mama kan in 2022 time Ghana a bid for this all African games. Yen go tie Urajo Mama as more kind. Sometimes it's
in our current economic state, public funds must go into projects that are necessary and which meet the pressing needs of our people in our communities. Such projects must have tangible and measurable impact on job creation and national development. If it's not too late, we can pull out of hosting the All-African Games. If it's not too late, as it would severely stretch our already precarious finances by hundreds of millions of cedis. Public procurement. There must be a greater transparency in public procurement. As a result, value for money audits and assessments must be made of all projects procured by sole sourcing or restrictive tendering. We should institute a strict and irrevocable precondition for government and parliamentary approval of
no the kwadisika and obesanso an opportunity to spend. So mobilize it from private. When you say score G or they organize it 46 million. You see here urgently emergency no. When you say fee, GMPC, state institutions, yeah, state or no. And it's because they need the money no. By force na adiena SSA nye kura na SSA ye because here your sports ni mu we knew that na possible because oko grounds one mu na bibia ni one mu a me no ka say na you ready. When you say ebo international tournament you don't have to rely on the it mustn't be on the national grid. As I say, we use events a gen set and as a plant be a problem now yet 24/7 Cape Coast. Now me Cape Coast I may share football nibi. Can you imagine say yeah but tournament now free light off light cut off international tournament the whole world obi a shine live na light in the doom. Me now for Nigeria slow master me deti high there.
Divine, our time is up. I'm so sorry. Listen, my Bobie, bear just 5 minutes. Been please.
All African Games, no, I'm not motu kakra, but I think it's all good. Me, I believe the ultimate thing I was here and say best sound by no. Bonibia ubia di Ghana din ADA no. You bet me drag you or feet to the fire of accountability. Na yetimi adoso dosomo. You know, oftentimes many people discuss is it the case NDC bar bemwa ombetimi ayana. I always answer them with only one example. Abuga Pele Diano. But a lot of people also discuss some other examples. For example, Vicky Hamani, other, you know, a friend is saying, Baz Brandon, what's the lady's name? Jifa Ativo. Oh, they always look out for how they are able to embezzle funds. And they tell us that Ghana is bankrupt. every day that's the story. And until I have always disagreed with the minority. Any John Mahama, Tembiano, they also buy into that analysis. Say we are in a precarious moment and we don't have a lot of money. Look, if you say so, say Nisika, you are rather propagating their propaganda. Akwa to say sika wo fie na abusuapani awie sika no akwa se mpaase na abusuapani ababonten say oh sika ni ho na abusua ne mana muni sada bi na nu ya na abusua gigi sika ma ye de ma abusuapani na muso so say oh sika ni ho I was say ye conclusive say sika ni ho mpo a na abusuapani na ayede awie sika no what you say but according to say we are drumming a certain propaganda MYN and in the end Kwabena ebema amanfo so anya gidie bi say ahuyehia bi na ase yakomu there be odipa na awie sika na awie because how would they have gotten that money if per the advice of John Mahama say we are in a precarious moment no enti no ye say yentimi enya yenyai oh say sika wo ho o manya ebia awia akwajeje awia you see it's not as if there is no money there is money they are either not prioritizing well or they are in to embezzle the funds.
No, but Nana, when you are talking about the government, you don't need to put two scenarios on the table. And just one. They are just stealing the money. What is the meaning of on different priority?
No, there's a priority. No, at least.
Only man the crow priority in the not just a bianca. One said who the yen one year. Oh yeah.
But I also think say omo careless. Like they
that
don't care.
That is it.
Imagine say bebo tournament to me ma one information. You bebo tournament otina and they started. Unim say nya federation and the peja ni mo sorry ya containers 12 egu boteman. Ubisa say who came why na day containers no. Ebegu won mo bia ntumi nkyira wonim say yan yakasa ene ye bie container by container ene ye hwehwe yen board sa ye de bebo tournament.
Can you imagine?
Ye uko anako bie we akohwem say ode emu a ye kwa ha enim no akoha ye kwa forward
said the divine kind no. The issue was not like me pursue a host tournament now on mine in Benyam. The issue is this is an avenue for us to steal.
Yes.
Audience ye yes can we are the baby no the mama munyai ye nya frɛ Joy FM near frɛ Adom FM ya frɛ ya Class FM City FM Peace FM moko amonko kase na de born na ye fetchen da and Asase FM no and who one person be uti baby kasa o de o kan kasa obi amfa ho
tactics are communicate
because anybody do say any news a table terrace ye ko born no ewo
everybody omo pese beka o hwa paper no so a ya chobo teman eno omo pese omo manage communication nti no nim say no
mo na ni body do
o for better say ade na e born wa ha because go for tia people question say ade na boteman na mu de sika kosi na nansere ya no ye tumi bo ho wonim say tournament ni bo no ma bo hotels
say me say mo ko alisa kra dan
o de be si be say private business di me wonim say Bobie o and na me no ka say ko tema kwan so oya refer tema kwan so ye dwi so say see all because o ma shift be the private hotel and that is the reason why tema kwan no omoye
obekom na you be hotel
you see
we mean kasa
Bonnie Akufa do dino it's too much it doesn't mean anyway
you complaining about tema kwan ma anya da
me de manu sia